We lost. True indeed. We lost. Lord knows we lost. I'm about to say something to make you not like me. You might catch feelings and you might want to fight me, but I don't really care, I'ma say it anyway. Why most comedic guys seem soft and gay. I'm not saying all, but a large amount. Have you ever heard the words that come out of their mouth? Yeah, they cuss like a sailor, but they follow my eye. They carry oaks and wear makeup and thinking it's hot. I think they need to stop, this is a new era. I wonder if the pharaohs ever wore mascara. It probably was a death mask misunderstood. Don't let them D-boys catch them up in the hood. Why NOI? Stop patrolling the block. We get shot by the cops and we calling the cops. Come on, y'all was on another level. The black man was God, the white man the devil. Now the white man, or better yet the European, and the Mars and the bean pies are sold by Koreans. I'm talking what I'm seeing, I'm just a reporter. How you call a woman to be and you got a daughter. Talking about the Hebrews that demonize women and choose Esau over brothers and kin. Probably timid, soft, and scared to fight. Yelling and wearing spikes, trying to fake me out right. But you can't fool me, cause you make a little noise. Cause deep inside, y'all some scared little boys. You really wanna ride, let's take it to the beast. Get revenge for people killed by like these. Yeah, right. Y'all ain't busting the grape. It appears that you fear and you in love with hate. Correct me if I'm wrong, we might all don't get along. European psychology got us all gone. You think we divided, cause I wear fez and she wear oak and he wear dreads. But the vision don't start there, it starts in the head. I'm here to wake you up and get you out of the bed. We lost. To get you out the bed, I'm here to spread love and get you out of the bed. The vision don't start there, it starts in the head. I'm here to spread love and get you out the bed. Wake up. I'm here to spread love and get you out the bed. Wake up. I'm here to spread love and get you out the bed. Wake up. I'm here to spread love and get you out of the bed. Wake up. I'm here to spread love and get you out of the bed. Oh yeah, I'm here to spread love and get you out of the bed. Y'all think we divided cause I got a fez and you wear ump and she wear dreads. Y'all think we divided cause I wear fez. The vision don't start there, it starts in the head. And she wear ump and he got dreads. Moors need to wake up too, so I'ma wake up you, so we can get together, do what we gotta do. We ain't done much since the prophet left. More standing on law, we still in this mess. Haven't built the town to hold us down. Paperwork can't fear, we looking like clowns. Never been to the temple, claim we follow the prophet, but I follow the prophet. I understand logic. People in the temple, time to hit the streets. Everybody do their part, or we ain't getting relief. The murder rate can be more than just gone crazy. Dope fiends ODing in the hood on the daily. Weed waste with chemicals, you drink and serve. We fighting over information, we got some nerve. They say that we conscious, we might know a little something, but we just frontin' cause we haven't done nothing, we lost. You think we divided cause I got a fez and she got a cross and he got dreads. You think we divided cause I got a fez and he got an unk and he got dreads. You think we divided cause I got a fez?
Yeah. Islam. I'm trying to be your friend, man.
That's right.
Trying to be your friend, bro. Help me out. Meet me halfway. Come on. I wanna be your friend. Peace and love. Let me be your friend. Peace and love. I said you ain't never met a more like me, and you ain't never ever gonna meet one again. Now let me be your friend. Peace and love. Let me be your friend. Peace and love. I said you ain't never met a more like me, and you ain't never ever gonna meet one again. I wanna be your friend. Peace and love. You let me be your friend. Peace and love. Hey yo, I used to be a thug until I met the prophet. Now I'm all about love, truth, peace, and freedom till I return to Allah. One day we gon' meet him. I'm all about justice, that's the focus of the message. Sometimes Asiatics make me wanna forget the lessons. I be all up in my passion from all the Moorish passion. All things considered, I start laughing. A grown man with a ponytail, another calling us Neanderthal, and he all pale. I mean for real, this is what it come to my brother. We got nothing better to do than talk down to each other. Yeah, we can be scholarly or we can get gutter. We are the children of our father and the breast of our mother has nursed us all. And first of all, we beefing while the bean trying to murk us all. You need to chill, my brother. Tell the elder the same, cause on the real, my man, I'm really about them things. I can take the feds off and get back in the low and return to the state where they used to call me dope. But no, I'm rolling with the prophet of Allah. I want love, not war. Standing on that floor, and I'm holding the square. The compass and the axe that might be too deep. Yo, let's not get off track. See, our prophet was an adept. Do you know what that is? An Egyptian adept is a brother who lived by the universal science developed in the Nile. We call it Islamism, but it's the same, my child. Sit at the foot of a master. I train you up, but I might have to bang you up. I still love you, and those that's talking that this ain't Islam. Everything the prophet brought is in the Quran. All the other stuff, prostrate and cover up, is just the start. The nearest place to me, the law is the heart. You can dress like Imhotep, but you can dress like an herb. Why the Moorish American Muslim unifies the word. You can say what you want about Dr. York, but he gave you different variations of the same thought. You don't appreciate that. You won't appreciate me. Appreciate the holy and divine Drew Ali. People refuse to admit it. He the first that ever did it. Europeans hope that the Moors would forget it, but we here, strong, alive and well, resurrected from hell, with a story to tell. So pay attention and listen and consider the facts. You know it's humanly impossible for you to be black. I guess a Chinaman is yellow, a Mexican is brown. Just think for a second how ridiculous it sounds. We can turn it around, but we must unite. It's okay to disagree, but we don't have to fight. Cause if we have to fight, you know how we get. I'm still learning to love. No, I'm not there yet. So work with me, fam, and I'ma work with you. And let's all work together and do what we gotta do. Cause on the real side, we haven't made no progress since 1929 when the prophet left the flesh. We got an Asiatic president, men marrying men, psycho shooting up a club and don't see his own sin. And those that say they conscious, that took your bucks, move straight to Hollywood and straight living it up. And y'all bigging it up, straight cheesing and grinning. But it was your bread to help them set it off in the beginning. Be careful what you put in your soul, cause it could blind you. Unfortunately, some people get paid to misguide you, misguide you. Oh yeah, I wanna be your friend. Peace and love, let me be your friend. Peace and love, I said you ain't never, and you would never. You ain't never, ever, ever. You ain't never met a more like this, and you ain't never, ever, ever gonna meet one again. I wanna be your friend. Peace and love, so let me be your friend. Peace and love, oh yeah, you ain't never met a more like this, and you ain't never, ever, ever gonna meet one again. So let me be your friend. Peace and love, so let me be your friend. Peace and love, I wanna be your friend. Yeah, let me be your friend. Ali's men, we ain't trying to be enemies. I wanna be your, so let me be your, I wanna be your friend. Hey, yeah. I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember. I be that more you gon' remember. To Harker Bay front line till the law call my number. I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember, that's right. I be that more you gon' remember. To Harker Bay front line till the law call my number. If you a friend of the Moors, then you a friend of mine. I was told to watch my enemies, now hold my line. Those that speak against the prophet, they speak against me. And I'm speaking about the prophet over Drew Ali, who was the first to remind you and bind you back to Morocco, the mountains, Mississippi, and Quebec. Told you you wasn't black, proved it was straight fact. You tripping off trunks, you need to be tripping off that. Now here we go again, acting like you a slave. The same people taught European how to bathe. And looking at women buying European hair. No love for self, but do the men really care? Hell no, cause they got a love for Europe. Whole generation chasing pills, weed and syrup. Yeah, they love Lil Yachty, Tucci, Gucci, Kodak, Amigos, Ross, Lucid. But when the love for the woman look like your mother, I guess they say it's all black when it's under the cover. Now cypher, I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember, that's right. I
I be that boy you gon' remember. To Harker Bay front line till the law call my number. I be that boy you gon' remember. I'ma be that boy you gon' remember, that's right. I be that boy you gon' remember. To Harker Bay front line till the law call my number. All you super scholars holler, this era for the workers. You ain't building on the ground, then you worse than a twerker. You look and sound good, but that's only on the surface. Probably working for the people. Now tell me what's your purpose. Ain't worried about your homie, but know that I know every mo that rock a fast. He ain't my bro, yeah you know I ain't slow. I seen it all before. How they try to kill the prophet, it was all for dough. And some got it right now, don't say that I'm not down. I'm coming for my vast estate, I want my town, my sheriff, my stores, my school, my nation. Sick and tired of the procrastination and debate. Y'all keep hating when love is the savior. You don't love yourself, so you can't love your neighbor. That's why you kill and fight and marry out of your race. If you ain't for Moorish world, then get out of my face. Cause Chinese love China, Italians love Italy. If you used to love the Moorish world, come on and build it with me, let's go. I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember, that's right. I be that more you gon' remember. To Harker Bay front line till the law call my number. I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember, oh yeah. I be that more you gon' remember. To Harker Bay front line till the law call my number. I be that more you gon' remember. Be more. I be that more you gon' remember. That time. I be that more you gon' remember. To Harker Bay front line till the law call my number. I be that more you gon' remember. LA. I be that more you gon' remember. New York. I be that more you gon' remember. To Harker Bay front line till the law call my number.
Y'all ready? Okay, here we go.
I rise.
Check, check, check. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, family? Can you hear me, family? Welcome to another edition of Moorish World TV. I'm your brother. I'm trying to be your brother. Y'all ever see that movie? I'm trying to be your brother, man. Look, I'm trying to be your brother, man. Don't make me do this to you. If you a fraud, just be quiet. I'm trying to be your brother, sister. Hey, let's see if I get an acting role. Now, you know, you walked your whole new Black Panther party into a movie set to get tased while you raised your hand in the air. Now, I'm trying to be your brother. But the next thing you want to do is spend all your money on petrol to come to Baltimore to go live on YouTube. I'm trying to be your brother, Shirley. All I want to do is pop lock with you. Me and Rerun want to pop lock with you, Shirley. Come on, Shirley. You know, Rerun used to wear the hat too. He used to wear the hat like the Panthers, but he had a red demonstration. Y'all remember? What up, Crip? I just want to pop lock with you. I want to pop lock with you, Shirley. So I know you're watching, family, but listen, let me bring you up to speed. So what had happened was, I was minding my business. All right. We waiting for our guest to come in, but I was minding my business, right? And hold up. I was minding my business. I really was. I was doing Moorish World TV. And one day, a lady named Kystal Muhammad reached out to me. Let's be clear.
From day one, I never reached out to Kystal Muhammad, not for an interview, not for inquiry, not for nothing. Let's be clear. She reached out to me because of the videos that I had produced on Grandmaster Jay. And from those videos, all of a sudden, she believed that I was authentic in my assessment of Grandmaster Jay. And she came to say that she is authentic in her walk for liberation of our people. Let's be clear. I don't want anybody to say that I ever targeted anybody. See, this how it get lost in translation. Y'all may have seen a little post from Big Shirley. Big Shirley said he don't like Black Power groups. He don't like the Black Liberation groups. Y'all may have seen them posts. But the caveat to that is that she reached out to me. Family, press one if y'all seen them posts from Big Shirley. She quiet now. Press one if y'all seen them posts. That Tahaka Bay is an op who don't like the Black Power Liberation organizations. Anybody ever seen them posts? Well, let me tell you something. She reached out to me. I didn't go and seek her out. I did not go and seek her out. She reached out to me. And in the beginning, she was cool. But she couldn't keep her cool. Let me tell you something. Let me talk for a second before my guests come on. Big Shirley did the classic move, right? Because I'm a little bit older. I mean, I'm not a half 100 yet, but I'm knocking on half 100 door. I mean, I'm right at the door knocking on that demonstration. I'm not a half 100 yet, but I've seen some things, right? So Big Shirley, she did the classic move. Let me tell you about the classic move. If any of y'all are over 40 or 35, here's the classic move. The classic move is this. When you introduce somebody, when you are introduced to somebody and you're under 35, they always give you their best self. But usually their best self is the imitation self. Usually their best self is not who they truly are. It's their representative self. It's their representation. They want to give you their polished self. You feel what I'm saying? But because I've seen people's polished self over the years, whether it was from the corporate sector, whether it was from romantic relationships, whether it was from just in the streets, hustling, whatever the case may be, I know people present themselves in the best light. But I also know that when people present themselves in the best light, if it is fake, here's the lesson for you, family. If it is fake, if that best self is fake, they can't keep it up forever. All you got to do is wait. Give it some time. Listen, family, all you got to do, whenever you meet somebody in life, all you got to do is give it some time. You ain't got to check nobody. They will check themselves because you can't fake forever. You can't play a role forever. Because listen, on the stage of life, the cameras is always rolling. Ain't no, on the stage of life, ain't no cut. But in the soul of man and woman, there is a cut. Cut, and then the real person come out. I'm the type of person that has enough patience until the real person come out. I ain't gonna check you. I could have seen you months ago. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna sit back until the real person come out. And so that's what happened with Big Shirley. The real person came out. She got so confident Oh, yeah. She got so confident, said she bought her co-defendant on the show because he was the door to the ultimate scam, right? She bought her co-defendant on the show, Ali Muhammad. Ali Muhammad was too reckless. You see what I'm saying? He wasn't as careful as Big Shirley. So when Ali Muhammad come on the show, oh man, he know that he has brutalized sisters. He know that he had took advantage of people's kindness and finance. He already knew that he had so many infractions, but he didn't care. He already knew he had so many infractions that the possibility that he would be exposed was high, but he had doubted the ability on Moorish World TV and our supporters, our friends, and those who have subscribed to the channel. He doubted the intellect. So what did he do? He tried to run with it. Give me your 10s, give me your 20s. I know some of y'all can give hundreds. Give me your thousands so we can pay for a funeral. But let me tell you, the next day after that show, people started reaching out to me about how Ali was not who he said he was, and he was a fraud. Immediately, I reached out to Kystal Muhammad, and she began to defend him. And I told Kystal Muhammad, slow down, hold up, wait a minute. There is a lot of accusation about this, brother. I never told her what. I said, a lot of people will be coming out. You might want to just chill out for a minute until it comes out. Nope. She wanted to defend him. Now let me bring you up to speed. When she defended Ali Muhammad, it just got worse for her. Because when she defended Ali Muhammad, she ultimately turned the barrel on me and wanted to attack me. Now, I gave her break after break after break until I say, hold up, let me see exactly who she is. The moment that I begin to research who she is, I seen that she was the same person that Ali Muhammad was, minus the taking advantage of brothers the way that Ali Muhammad took advantage of sisters. But she was the same energy, the same spirit. I mean, she was the same spirit. So during the investigation and research on Grandmaster Jay, many people flocked to the channel, not because they was 100% in support of Brother Tahaka Bey or Moorish World TV, but it was fascinating, I think, even for me, to see what would uncover on the next, what we could uncover on the next show dealing with Grandmaster Jay. That brings in my brother, I want all the smoke, and King T, strong supporters of Moorish World TV. But at some point in time, I have a problem with Big Shirley not answering the questions after she came to the show and solicited us, you, me, by the way of Ali Muhammad for money for a funeral that never took place. One of the first questions that I asked her, is Ali Muhammad a doctor? She said she don't know, but she's known Ali Muhammad since 2014. Her explanation was, I don't go around checking people. If you say you're about our people, then hey, I believe you. The amazing thing about that, though, is that within a week of me and her having that interview, she had some weird research on me that had nothing to do with the topic. A distraction. So, in the midst of all that, I want all the smoke. Me and him had I don't think me and him had any discord, but I just said when Jamal was on the show giving a demonstration and I Want All the Smoke came and was guiding the conversation to another perspective, I was like, man, hold up. That's some agent behavior that right there. Now, I wasn't calling the brother no agent, but he took it that way. And ultimately, we talked behind the scene, like, brother, I ain't calling you no agent. I'm saying we are in one space with the conversation, and when you came on, you was trying to take it in another direction. We need to stay focused. And so we got past that. However, it had appeared that I Want All the Smoke and King T had disappeared from the platform through all of the conversations with Kystal Muhammad. Then, now behind the scenes, I Want the Smoke reaching out to me, trying to broker a conversation with me and Kystal Muhammad. I really don't want no conversation. Not for real. Nothing to talk about. Once you fake like you pulling up and all that, what we got to talk about? That man, I'm Gucci Man Jeezy. Don't pull up. Do what them clowns did. Do what them clowns did with Gucci Man when Jeezy sent them. That's all I got to say about that. You know what I'm saying? All of this, we in front of Tahaka Bay House. Cheese. Nah, you can keep that. That's baiting. Anyway, long story short, to the Morshwell TV chat and supporters, it seemed as if King T and I Want All the Smoke had left from being a supporter of Morshwell TV. When they came back, if you will, King T said he's never left. But when they came back, and one of the first conversations, it seemed as if they were supporting Kystal Muhammad. That's the way that it seemed. So, what happened from that is that the Morshwell TV chat was getting at not so much King T, but I Want All the Smoke. I Want All the Smoke had a problem with it. I Want All the Smoke say, I want to do my own show. I want to deal with this. So the last show, I Want All the Smoke came on. And at the end of the show, he said that they were cool. Now, King T says that he was not aware that he was going to be a part of that. So it kind of caught him off guard. You follow me? And so now King T says that, listen, I need to come and represent myself. You follow me? He said, I need to come and represent myself. When can I come on the show? And I said, brother, you can come on anytime. Let me check my schedule. He went further to say, because I'm transparent, he said, I would also endorse my own show. In other words, I will give you an endorsement money to support the show. I say you don't have to, but if you want to give a donation, that's fine. Because one thing I want to have happen is have people to be able to defend their name, whether I agree with them or not. If you come on Morshwell TV, you should have a chance to defend your name. And with that being said, when it's all said and done, I'm going to allow, if she wants to, Kystal Muhammad to come on and defend her name. You follow me? I'm going to allow that to happen if she wants to. I've also decided to allow Ali Muhammad to come on and to defend his name. The only thing that I require is they're going to have to answer questions. And even if they don't answer them directly, this time around, I'm going to let you talk in circles. But I'm going to give you a time. I'll give you a time. In other words, I'll give you 15 or 20 minutes to explain whatever you want to. I'll ask a question and I'll give you 2 minutes to answer. If she agreed to those terms, she's welcome to come on the show. If they agree to those terms, because one thing we ain't going to do is go around circles. We're not going to do that. I don't have no time for that. With that being said, we got King T in the building. So family, I want all y'all to share this. I want all y'all to thumbs up. And I want to thank everybody who have in the past and will now or in the future who have supported to the platform by the way of Cash App or the Super Chat or a share or just an encouraging word. Because some people just send me a text. Some people send me a email. Put on the chat, man. You're doing good work. Thank you. Keep doing what you're doing. That's big up to. I accept all that. But now I'm going to sit back. Y'all ready? I'm going to sit back and I'm going to allow King T to take the floor and break it down. Now, mind you, in the close of our meeting, King T said that him and Kystal was cool. And that caused a stir too. Because the conversation was, how can you be cool after what has been presented? So, with that being said, we're going to let King T take the floor, and I'll be in and out. I'm going to mute my mic until he say, there you go, Grand Sheik. So with that being said, King T, the floor is yours.
Salute. Everybody at Moore's World TV. King T in the building. You know, I think the other day we all start off in the wrong foot because, like I told Taharka, maybe I didn't clarify myself 100%. So, like always, you know, I've talked to Taharka off the cameras plenty of times. I showed that man respect at every turn, and he knows that. You know, I don't have to preach to it. That's what I live by. Okay. So the last show went the way it went. And I said to myself, maybe I guess that there's certain questions and answers that was never filled in. So I said, I got to address this. The reason why I got to address this is not because of what people said in the chat, not because of what some of the commentators came and asked questions the last time. The reason why I got to answer this question is I want to make sure that everybody knows where I stand at. You know, and I got respect for every last one of y'all. Like I stated before, you know, I was in life. I did a lot of things in life that I had to ask for God for forgiveness for. Okay. I did things in life that if I could sit there and go in a time machine and go back, maybe I would have done differently. You know, at a young age, I was introduced to guns, violence, dope, prostitution, pimping, and everything else that we come across in life, as most Black people do in the inner cities of America. Okay. What led to this, I'll explain this real shortly. But first, I want to explain to y'all maybe some of the ones that forgot that I've been on this platform for about a year, expressing my views and everything else. And I've always showed every last one on Moore's World TV the utmost respect. You know, I have no ill will. I have none of that in me. I control that demon inside me instead of be off that disrespect or that black on black, regardless if it's on the street level or even arguments wise. I'm not that, right? I'm gonna keep it real with you. The last few nights after the show, whatever case was, I didn't wake up with a good mood because I felt it went the way that I said to myself, if people would know me, and I thought y'all knew me, y'all would get to know to love me. You know, I thought that some people would sit there and wait until what I say is clarified before you make judgments of me. Like I told Taharka, if this was the biblical days, in the last show, the way it was going, you people would have sat there and stoned me to death. And then the next morning would have woke up and found out that this man was innocent. He was an innocent bystander. I respect y'all and I love y'all. But as black people, for some reason, we tend to sit there and look to pounce on situations to make us look in a negative fashion before we say to ourselves, didn't I know this man for a whole year? Hasn't he always shown me respect in the comments? Has he always come across genuine to me? Doesn't he come across like a boss? So like I say, if y'all knew who I am, y'all would get to know to love me, because the people that really know me know that I would give my shirt off my back to them. I've been there since I was a baby. You see my son the other show, whatever the case was, and he's going to be raised like that. If I didn't explain to y'all why I put my son on the show, whatever the case is, for him to see later on in life, I want him to know who his daddy is if tomorrow's not promised for me. That's baby Nip right there. His middle name is Ermius. I don't have Nip's picture on there if there's no kin to that. And I'm trying to walk in my younger cousin's life because he's a real one that y'all know of. People wouldn't have sat there and seen how Nip was buried if he was not a real one. Because he left that gang banging thing alone to bring unity to the community. I thought we got that in Moore's World TV. But y'all really was trying to stone me to death without even hearing from me? The last show was on I Want All the Smoke and didn't have King T's name on it. You caught me on the road coming from my mama's house, delivering some flowers for Easter. I'm Christian. I'm Orthodox Christian. I don't speak politics. I don't speak religion, because those are the two things that divide us as a people. But one thing I know in life, I never even let that gang banging stuff separate me from the real ones that might be from a different neighborhood. That's why people love Nip, because he was genuine with it. He wore a Malcolm X piece, not to sit there and flash with it, like everybody else would do with jewelry. But he really believed in that. He believed in unity and cohesiveness. Because if we don't get there, you know what I mean? After all these years from slavery on, if we ain't got no unity, what we got in life? And y'all heard me say this plenty of times. We all we got. That ain't no motto. That's what I live by. So let me start this show the real way. You know what I mean? Certain things I want to say, and I want to make sure that all y'all knew this crystal clear. It's from my heart. I didn't want to sit there and say because you guys misjudged me last time that I got any animosity to none of y'all, because I don't. Because maybe it's my fault that I didn't clarify it quick enough. Maybe I didn't clarify it thorough enough. Maybe I didn't explain it from beginning to end so you understand that I'm not the problem. I'm the peacemaker. I don't have no hate for that man right there. And he'll tell you that. There's been plenty of people that said, I want all the smoke, or King T, I want all the smoke, turn their back on him. He knows the conversation we have off the screen, how I relate to him. And I show him love. And how I know the fact that he got young kids like me at the crib. So what makes y'all think that if somebody pulled up to somebody's house, that I accept that? What's wrong with y'all? Are we that petty? That everybody sitting up here chasing the limelight? That want to sit there and pull the next man down to sit there and get a wrench? Let's get real. I've been who I am before the wrench. The man blessed me with a wrench because he's seen the realest in me. Let's keep it 100. I'm loyal to a T. I support him in every direction because I said to myself from a long time ago, I'm not on that black and black crimes. Because the minute for something happens, we look to turn on each other before we help each other out. Why is that? I don't know. You know what I mean? It takes a collective for us to notice. So let me go ahead and start from that to say what is really in my chest. You know what I'm saying? So you guys know from pen to paper that I have to put down that I don't miss nothing, because I don't want you guys to misassume or misunderstand or misconstrue what I am and who I am and what my daddy raised me to be. I come from a third world country that was involved in guerrilla warfare for 31 years. You know? And at the same time, please don't put me in a situation that I have no involvement in until you hear from me. Please. Respect me on that. You know what I'm saying? Respect my name. Like I told Taharka, the reason why this show is going on is I seen this going sideways. And I said, hold up a second. And he said, hey, you got to clarify things. I said, oh, okay, no problem. But he knows from afar that I've always been a peacemaker. See, I don't look to make problems. I'm a problem solver. Like I said before, I don't have Nip's picture on there that y'all see to sit there and be something that I'm not to be. That's the essence of me, because that's my family. You understand what I'm saying? So let's get this started. So the first thing I want to say to y'all is, what's up with everybody? And hope everybody's good in the chat. Peace and love to everybody. And let's get this started. The last time, there was a lot of questions and answers that I never addressed. Okay. So the title of the show says, all questions to be answered once and for all. I didn't think I had to sit there and come across like this, because the people that really know me, that really see me on a daily basis, know that I'm a real one. You know what I mean? And my name means everything to me, like I told Taharka. You know what I mean? Maybe you guys misjudged me, misunderstood me. But when I get buried in life, my name is all I got. And I'm going to clear my name. So let's start with this. First, from the last show, I contacted Taharka because I felt like I was not very clear of where I stand with all this. The show was supported by I Want All the Smoke. Not me. But my name came up. No problem. Right? And this, obviously, what you guys are going to know from later on is had nothing to do with me. But since my name came up, and for no reason, let me explain how I got involved in this between Taharka Bey and Sister Kystal Muhammad. Give me the time and the opportunity to tell you that I came in as a peacemaker. After my statement, everyone at Morrisville TV is going to know the true light when you get to hear all the facts. And what I'm going to say and bringing everyone at Morrisville TV will be better for y'all to understand me. Due to the truth that I'm about to present. Whatever I say, I stand on. I never waver. I don't duck. I don't run. I ain't never been built like that. And I don't make no excuses. Because that's a sign of a weak man. I'm going to be reading, so please understand when I take my view off the picture, off the camera, know that I'm reading from it, what I put in that's coming from my heart. So I don't get sidetracked from the facts. I already spoke to Taharka, and he agreed to let me present my facts and my statements without no interruptions. And is that right, Taharka? I know you're off screen, but he'll tell you that that's true. Secondly, I'm going to start by making a statement which will include facts regarding this situation. After I make my statement, Taharka is going to let me ask him a few questions to present to him, and he knows what we discussed to be. I appreciate the opportunity to voice this to y'all, for y'all to understand who I am. I have no ill will to none of y'all. But what I know is I got to stand on my 10 toes and clear my name of whatever misconceptions that y'all might have. First, let me start by saying, like I said, I have no ill will. Please understand this. I read the chat, I read the comments. I felt that some of y'all knew me. I felt that some of y'all had love for me. As a people, is that what we're about? That we're so quick to sit there and wait to throw the next brother on the barbecue instead of believing that that next brother might be the one that's the truth? I thought from the time y'all know me, I at least earned that from y'all. In the last show, I failed to tell the complete story from beginning to end regarding my dealings with Kystal Muhammad. So let me start by saying in the last show, some of y'all expressed yourselves by saying things to doubt who King T is. King T is me. King T is the same person that y'all have known for a little more than a year on this platform of Morris World TV. Who I thought, like I said, who y'all grown to love because how real of a I am. I don't switch my stripes. I ain't never been none of that. But a real one to y'all. King T has been loyal to Taharka Bay from day one. And y'all know that. I defended him on everything that people said or did since I started on Morris World TV. In the last year, I have expressed my ways by showing respect to every last one of y'all in the chat. From Black Warrior Spirit to Dolores Taylor, I've had the privilege to know the both of you who I look up to. You guys give me the energy and the positivity to stay focused in life and believe in us as a people. So the people and the men, the gorillas that I came to respect, that I came to know from this platform, like I Want All the Smoke, Nutso Ken, Todd Street 322, all y'all that I might have left out because the list is endless of the people that I met. I love and respect every last one of you brothers because we speak truth to power. In a way, there is a King T in every last one of you, a real brother, loyal to a T, built solid, speak with intelligence and respect of everyone I come across in the chat and in life. Just know I have the utmost respect for each and every one of you brothers and the ones that I haven't mentioned. And when I say you guys are my brother, I mean that. Because I had to sit there and bury my baby brother this past Christmas on Christmas Day. You understand me? I wake up with different notions of life because my baby brother ain't here because he died from cancer. I come to y'all speaking truth to power because I'm trying to show the goodness in me, not the bad in me. My baby brother, if y'all had a chance to meet him, when y'all know he was 100 times better man than me. He always took his life very seriously. He crossed all his T's and dotted his I's. Well, I took a lot in life for granted. We're taking life and death chances and penitentiary chances. My brother was a college graduate who worked for Microsoft and waited to meet the right woman at the age of 41 to have babies with. While I was young, having a baby out of wedlock at a young age. So he's seen my struggles. He's seen the baby mama and baby daddy dramas. So the movements that my brother made, he didn't deserve not to be in this earth because he never took one day for granted. I, at a young age, didn't see life past 18 years old because what I was involved in. So I come to Morris World TV for unity, for nurturement, for understanding, for love. I don't hate none of y'all. I don't hate that man on that screen, and he know that. Because I always show him the utmost respect. And like I said earlier, the only thing that was wrong that I ever did was try to be the peacemaker between Taharka Bey and Kystal Muhammad. And y'all misunderstood that to think that somebody was on the fence or choosing this side, that side. None of that. This man will tell you. I had plenty of conversations with him. I said, hey, how can we get y'all together to fix this problem? Before the pull up, and they pulled up. See, that's what y'all don't understand from behind the scenes what King T do. How many one of y'all called him to say, hey, brother Taharka, how can I help you fix that problem with her? I could have sat at home, played with my son, seen him get into some stuff, and let him handle his business and say, that has nothing to do with me. But see, I grew up and I said to myself, I got to show the goodness in King T. This man to tell you, like he said earlier, him and I Want All the Smoke didn't speak because that situation that happened with Jamal Cannon. It had nothing to do with Kystal Muhammad. That was way before that. But y'all misunderstand us thinking because we didn't was on the show, because maybe I had things to do, because we have busy lives, that I didn't want to be on the show because I got something against him. Taharka Bey. For what? If I had problems with him, I would have been at the other platform like Kendrick did. And started running my mouth, whatever the case is. But showing that I'm not loyal like Kendrick did. Put that on a rap song. And drop the bomb. Let's keep it 100, people. So let me start from this, okay? Off the script, from the top of my dome. I spoke to Kystal Muhammad a handful of times. Let me put I guess I got to do this way because my camera. In life. How I got involved was I was talking to my brother, I Want All the Smoke. Because that episode with Jamal Cannon went sideways because that brother came on the show trying to slick diss people and say he gonna sit there, oh, I run with crazy people and people want to sit there and get at y'all, but I held him back. Hell, what back? Hell, what back? You supposed to be a black revolutionary, but you slick threaten black people? The same thing y'all talking about how Kystal Muhammad and Taharka got into? But y'all want to come at me and say why I got problems with Jamal Cannon? He know what time it is. He gonna sit there and drop me an addy to a rec center in Milwaukee? Is that what we on? Hey, let's keep it 100. So from that is what this story comes along. I came in it because I was speaking to Smoke to try to rectify the situation he had with Taharka Bay. Because that show didn't go the way it was supposed to go. Because these brothers known each other for over 2 years. They were here before King T got on Moorish World TV. I'm here because I respect brothers like him and I want all the smoke. So when they had their little issue, I could have done like most people do and said that ain't got nothing to do with me. But what I do, I went to Taharka Bay. I said, hey, brother, you know this man feels some type of way how it went down last time. Am I right, Taharka? Please. And I don't, you know what I mean? That's a question for you. Am I right?
Well, I just want you to finish talking and so we can get
you to answer that yes or no for me real quick.
What was it?
I said when this show, when you and I Want All the Smoke had a small situation, I came to you and I said, hey, brother, let me be the mediator between you and him.
Yeah, absolutely. I will say
and then
that.
I'll continue and I'll finish off so that way you can have your questions. I just want to state that so people know where King T come from. Because I'm a problem solver. I'm a peacemaker, not a hater. Okay? So let's move on from that. Then the situation happens between Taharka Bay and Kystal Muhammad. I could have stayed out the fray and said, this has nothing to do with me. But what did King T do? King T called this man up and said, hey, I know this and this is happening. Before things get sideways, how can we let her come back on the platform to speak so that way y'all can rectify it just like I did with him and Smoke? I'm a peacemaker. I went back to her, so y'all the communication y'all thinking of, the 3, 4, 5 times that I spoke to her was on that level. No ill will to this man to try to stab him in the back and this, that, everything else, whatever y'all want to think. But I'm still not mad at y'all. Come on now. So y'all want to judge me the 3, 4 times that I had a conversation with her on the phone? Like me and her are connected to the hip? Because I try to sit there and help solve a problem. But I guess for me sticking my neck out to try to be the peacemaker, I guess I get stoned to death. Like I said earlier. I would never do that, none of y'all like that. Y'all must be living on this little fantasy world. Every one of us off the cameras have a real life. You know what I understand in life? My name is everything. Come on now. So knowing this, that I'm feeling the puzzle for y'all understand how King T got involved. Knowing that when that situation happened, when she pulled up, he said pull up, and she pulled up. That had nothing to do with me.
No, let me clarify. What I said is Gucci Man Jeezy. Bro. You know what that mean? They went in Jeezy. Jeezy sent his people. They went in Gucci Man house and they laid out on the ground.
But listen to me, Target. Bro, you just
that's
like how she said.
Pull up. That's not a pull up with a camera on.
Bro, I have listen to me.
That's not a pull up.
Did
That's
you say pull up? Did you say pull up? Did you say pull up?
Now, do you think I mean you want to go live on YouTube? We can do that here.
Bro, you listen to me. I'm telling you what she said. I'm not saying that you said
I don't recall me saying that to her.
And I listen, and I understand
I
that
said Gucci Mane Jeezy. That's my
listen
statement.
to me.
You got
that
to know
situation should never gone that far.
But let me say this. Because we going into 11 o'clock now, and I don't know if you finished. But whatever the case,
there. Go ahead.
Whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
Gucci Mane Jeezy.
Yeah.
Read the story, and you'll understand what that means.
No, I do.
But now the question is, you said
here's the thing, Tarkin. In the past, you said pull up, this, everything else, and that's the word that in my generation, and you old enough to know, that ain't in my vocabulary, right? See, as a man, right, that I am, for the things I do and I say, I'm responsible for. Okay.
Let me say this though.
For some reason,
we going on.
Listen. For some reason, the situation that involved you and her, regardless of how it is,
hold
right,
up,
or what it is,
we going on
had nothing to do with me.
I got you, bro. We're going on an hour, right? But let's be clear.
Mm-hmm.
When you make a statement like you say pull up and she did, you make it seem like that's justifiable to
I'm
pull
not
up.
saying that.
No, but
No.
Listen to me. I want you to hear me. That's how it's coming off. That's how it's coming off.
Okay. Listen.
That's how it's coming off. But that's cool. Let's get right here. Listen to
me. Listen to me. That is no justification.
It doesn't bother me at all. Pull up.
No. Target.
But don't pull up and bait me.
Like I told her.
Don't bait me. That's all I mean. Don't bait me. Because I ain't biting the bait. But now,
no justification for that situation going the way it did. But you know, and I know.
That's right.
You're responsible.
Pull up.
She's responsible.
Bay say pull up and let's go live on YouTube. We can go live on YouTube right here.
To Harker, the common theme to this.
But no, I want to get.
Listen.
Get you some questions though, because we're out in.
Okay, let me finish this. Okay, you're both responsible. Period.
No. She's a fraud and a snake, and you say she's cool. We're not both responsible. She's a fraud. She's a snake. She's cool.
I'm talking about that situation.
No. You just said we both responsible. So now you're making me culpable. I'm not.
Listen.
I'm not culpable.
I'm not listening.
She's a fraud.
Okay, so
she's a snake, and she's not cool with me. You said she was cool.
Let me rephrase this, okay?
Bro,
what I'm saying
you said both of y'all. All right, rephrase it.
Okay, let me rephrase this, okay? You know, and she knows, this is the facts. Before that situation went that way, King T was involved to try to mediate the situation.
No. Listen to me. Right? Listen to me. How can you mediate someone who's a fraud? All I did was do research. This is not. Hold up, King T. Let me explain something. This is not like I called your mother a fathead or chicken head. Mm-hmm. This is one who has swindled the community. Mm-hmm. This is one who has robbed the community on my platform. How can you say that you want to mediate? What is there to mediate? She's a fraud.
You ready?
There is nothing to mediate.
Hold on. Let me say this, okay? Before all that came out, it was all on
okay.
Dr. Ali Muhammad.
Okay, let me ask you.
Those things never came out.
Let me ask you. What were you mediating?
Huh?
What were you mediating? What was the conflict?
Listen to me. The show that you had, right? You know what I mean? You got to turn that down, bro.
What I'm saying, King T, what were you mediating? What was the exact conflict that you were mediating? Let's start there. See, my thing is this. I get a
Hey,
little
bro,
bit
when you
worked
said
up because King T said he stepped in to mediate. So now what we need to know exactly what you were mediating. What was the issue? We need to know the situation that he was mediating so we can deal with that. Let's deal with that first.
okay. So and I apologize. You know what I mean? I had somebody in my ear.
You good? You
You know what I
good?
mean? So let's rewind whatever I left off at. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying from me to you, and you know this, okay? Regardless if there was no chance of mediating, whatever the case was, that's the position I took.
Okay, I got you. But now,
That's
now
all
I
it
need
was.
to know. But now I need to know, what were you mediating? What was the circumstances that you felt you had to step in and mediate? What was the particulars?
The particulars was she felt like you misunderstood her, and she wanted to come back on Morris World TV to speak on it. That's it.
But what I'm telling you is that she stole money from the community by the way of Ali Muhammad. What is there to mediate after that? If I steal money from you, we got to meet. We got something we got to talk about.
That was before those things came out.
No, we knew that. I knew that the next day.
No. But what I'm saying, I didn't, because the shows you didn't put that show on. I'm telling you this right now.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Listen to this.
And me and you had this talk.
Okay, check this out though. Check this out. All right, check this out.
Yeah.
So the next day after Ali got on the show, I talked to Big Shirley and I said to her, I said, you might want to step aside because there's a lot of people coming out about Ali Muhammad.
And I respect that.
Because I got 3 calls, right? I'm talking about random. And these from people that I know, from the Moorish community, have nothing to do with this. You follow me?
Yeah, I follow you.
They're putting people on the phone. So from that point on, Big Shirley had a problem. Now, Jamal gets in the conversation because he tried to. Do you realize that he tried to say Jamal poisoned General Aziwa?
Yeah.
That was his statement.
I remember that.
However, when Jamal come to defend himself, you and Jamal have conflict. Whatever that was, neither here nor there. But the point that I'm making is that this man was on this show and accused Jamal of murder. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
You know, that's serious. Now, not only that, Kystal Muhammad defends this guy.
Yeah. And
mediating.
And I told her the same thing.
There's nothing to mediate.
Listen.
And then to top it off, I'm gonna let you go now. Then to top it off, you and I want all the smoke after all the evidence was presented. After all that we know about Ali and her defending Ali from the sexual deviant behavior, from the child molestation allegations, from the taking of the money, from the manipulating 20 to 30 or more sisters alone on this show. At the end of it all, you and I want all the smoke say you are cool.
I'm glad you brought that up.
You said you are cool. Hold up. I'm glad you brought that. Let me clarify. If you said you are cool,
okay, can I answer?
With Kystal Muhammad.
Can I answer? See, that was one of the questions from last time that maybe I failed to address a little more clear. Okay, so I spoke to a person 3-4 times on the phone, and people believe that I have this connection with her, which is false.
You said she's cool.
Can I finish the Harkett? Can I finish the Harkett? Please. You said you're going to grant me this with no interruptions and you're going to let me speak.
But you've been speaking for an hour, so now...
No, I'm saying to the question. You asked me a question, I'm answering it to you.
Okay, come on.
Okay? You said, you asked me, am I cool? And I said, yes, I am. You know what I said that for? Because the last time me and her got off the phone call, me and her got off the phone call in a cool manner. That doesn't mean I'm tied in with her. No, real. You made it seem like I break bread with her.
I'm gonna give it to you $1. That doesn't make sense. We cool because we got off the phone in a cool manner. I got off the phone with the man at 7-Eleven in a cool manner. That don't mean we cool.
Do you know that after she came to your house, whatever the case is, from that time, I really didn't hit you up on that, did I? No. I want
to stay right there for a second.
Let me finish so you understand, right? I didn't call you no more. I didn't call her no more because I said to myself, I tried my best as a peacemaker. It's time for me to step aside. Period. There is no me and her. There is no supporting her and none of that. There is no me thinking that because they pulled up to your house, however way they came to your house, that I agree with that.
I get that.
Wrong. It does not make us look good as a people.
Brother,
period.
I get that. But when you say that we are cool, after all that has been presented,
yes, sir,
you don't see why people would say, what's up with that, King T?
They misconstrued, think that we cool, like we still breaking bread right now.
No,
do you hear what I don't believe that. Do you hear what I had to clarify that?
All right.
I had to clarify that so you guys understand in Morris World TV, because I'm not looking at the chat. But y'all understand that when I say I was cool, it's because me and her had no animosity the last time I got off the phone with her. But don't misconstrue that with thinking that I have everyday dealings with her.
But no, that's not how we're looking at it. We're looking at one who has committed some infractions against the community. They forsake the trust of the community. They took advantage of the community. So any level of cool is unacceptable. Whether you break bread or whether you just say, yeah, what's up? We cool. Any level is unacceptable. Any level. I mean, maybe not to you, but I'm just saying from the Morris World TV perspective, I can understand. I know from my perspective, there is no level of cool. There is no high, there is no buy, there is no, okay, let me give you a bottle of water because you're thirsty. There is no level of cool the moment that you...
Can you do me a favor? Can you do me a favor? Is I want all the smoke in the background? Can you bring him in?
Yo, dog, I'm having... I don't know, you can hear me? I don't know, though. This is acting weird.
You good, bro. I know you on the road and everything else, you know what I mean, and you had your business, bro. But the only reason why I'm, you know what I mean, and I bring you on this is you can explain to the people where my connection to Kystal Muhammad came from. Me and you was having a conversation. Me and you was having a conversation.
She called me,
Because me and you was addressing situations about how the show with Jamal Cannon went sideways between you and Taharka. And I was telling you, hey, bro, you know what I mean? Like I respect you and I respect him. You guys were together before I even came on this platform. So I just couldn't sit on the sideline talking to you and act like that what y'all was going through was all right, because I said to myself, let me help y'all out. Let me, you know what I mean?
Not
bring some wisdom to this. Mediate this. Bring some wisdom to this.
Okay.
Right? And what happened? Kystal Muhammad called in and you three-way the call. Am I right?
Yeah. Well, I merged you in because I was already on the phone with you.
And what did I speak to Kystal Muhammad about?
At the time when before all the craziness happened?
Exactly. Way before the when they pulled up to his house.
Yeah.
Okay. What did me and you, as individuals on the side, ever try to do?
Just try to dead this.
But let me say,
we played peacemaker and Taharka, you know this.
But yeah, I understand that. What I'm saying is, how do you say the whole thing in a nutshell is that after all that's been said and done, you and I want all the smoke can say that Kystal Muhammad is cool. After all been said and done.
Hey, hold on. We said hold on.
You're not hearing things. You're not no.
It's just like in the streets. It's like just in the streets. And when people got beef, and you be like, yo, nah, I don't I don't got beef with them no more. They stay in their lane, I stay in mine. We said that 2 episodes ago.
No, what I'm saying is,
ain't no beef there, brother.
Listen. It's just like a snitch in the hood. I don't got to know him. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to know him at all.
But bro, you act like we talk to Kystal Muhammad every day.
No, that's not what I'm saying. It's like a snitch in the hood. I never spoke to. I don't know, but a certified boss in the hood, homie in the hood. It's like, man, them people's the police. That people, I'm never going to say, man, I get it, but they cool. No, you ain't cool. You're the police. There is no justifying that. You never gonna be cool. The homie say, man, them people's the police. Them people's the police. And I'm gonna look at the homie like, yeah, I get it, man, but they cool. They cool? Heck no. They not cool. This is the problem.
Okay. Let me elaborate a little more for you.
You said it. I didn't say you.
No.
You said it.
Maybe again, maybe I didn't explain this a little more clear, right? The minute they pulled up to your house, whatever the case was.
But before that,
what about
even before that, the infract, forget the pull up.
I didn't know nothing about nothing else.
Forget all that. I did the presentation about Kystal Muhammad with all the evidence before the pull up. I did the presentation about Ali Muhammad before the pull up.
Okay.
With all of that information, forget the pull up. The pull up was phony. It's corny. Before that, all the information that was presented. And at the end of the day, you and I want the smoke said, we cool.
Oh, here's the funny thing. When you keep saying we cool, you spoke to that lady 10 times more than I did.
When we ain't cool.
But you want to act like me and her are
I'm
better
not
friends
acting,
than you.
you said it.
No.
So are you cool or not?
Listen, all I ever did was when I had a conversation with this man and she called in, I had a conversation with her. Okay? That's all that was.
Cool or not?
That's all that was.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you again. The last show you said you was cool. Are you cool?
I haven't spoke to her.
No.
I don't have no dealings with her.
The last show,
me and her. There is no me and her.
The last show, you said that y'all was cool at the end of the show.
Listen to me. Tark, I don't know why we're not talking to riddles here. Okay? Let me explain it one more again. Let me explain it one more again. Okay? The last time I got off the phone with her was before they came to your crib a week or two before that. Ever since then, I had no communication with her. Period. Where we going with this? But you making it seem like that I'm over here. Hold on. Let me finish. You asked me a question. Let me finish. Indulge me in that. You act like that I got a horse in this race. I don't. I got nothing against to see conflict or I'm picking sides.
Bro, I'm not asking you to pick sides. What I'm telling you,
I did
listen,
though.
Listen, I'm telling you.
Last time thought I did though.
Listen, I'm telling you where I'm from. If I don't know Big Black, and my man's that's credible, or even somebody associated with my man that's credible, tells me that Big Black is the police, I don't care how many times I talk to Big Black. I'm not going to look at them and say, Big Black cool. Never in a million years. Never in a million years would I say, okay, he the police, he a snitch, but he cool with me. What? I'm just saying we just cool because of the last time we talked. The last time we talked, we was cool. I ain't even know he was a snitch, but the last time we talked, we was cool. So that's what I mean. That don't make no sense. Where King T go? I told him to go get hot. I told him to go get hot.
I think the service died. Hold on. I'm not dodging your stuff. Just give me 1 second. I just jumped in the truck.
You good? I want all the smoke. You good? So Come on, man. When you say cool, you can't listen. The most intelligent thing.
Bro, you know what we say cool is there's no issue. We don't
Listen,
got nothing to do with that.
the most intelligent thing to say would be, "No, we ain't cool." If you're not, we all know what cool means. We all know what that means. We can try to water it down. We can try to say I didn't mean like this. It don't mean
Ain't
like.
nobody want.
Excuse me.
We try to water it down.
Excuse me. You can't put words in my mouth.
You said it.
You can't tell me what I was thinking, whatever case. I'm telling you what I'm thinking.
Listen.
Okay? So let's keep it respectful. Let's keep it respectful. Because you ain't gonna do me like that. You ain't gonna do me like that. You ain't gonna do me like that.
You said we
You know what I mean?
cool.
Let's keep it real. Because you know I had no involvement, but you want to tarnish my
I
name.
didn't say you had.
You're trying to tarnish my name.
Listen, you said you was cool. So are you cool?
I have no dealings with her. There is no nothing with me and her. I don't understand. I don't understand where that you don't get from. I don't understand that I have no dealings with somebody on a daily basis, period, at all.
Anybody want to come in and ask some questions?
Yeah, bring them in.
Salute to the family. King T.
Yeah.
Good dealings. Hey, man. Hey, it's just a question, brother.
I know it is a question, but I'm not going to sit there and let that show go down like that, whatever the case was, to let people think who I am. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Let me tell you something. You came on the show. You got at Kendrick hard body for something petty.
Like what?
That's a philosophical approach.
Mm.
You know what I mean? You got at him hard body. You know what I'm saying? You got at Jamal hard body. You know what I mean? It's just a philosophical difference, or you might think he's the police or whatever the case may be. Who knows? And you were stern. You were straight raw with him. But here, it's the rawness is gone, and you just saying something else. Let me bring Cool T in, Taj Streets, Lion. Let's get everybody one at a time, real quick, family. So let's start with who we got first. Let's start with Taj Streets, and then we'll get Cool C second. Peace, family. So
peace to the family, man. Somebody got their thing on, man.
Yeah, I got you, Taj Streets. The floor is yours, brother.
Hey, what's up, my people? How y'all doing, man?
Hey, salute, family.
Look, man. We can't let them clowns take us to these places, man. Them people is clowns, man. Look, I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. I swear. I don't think King T meant no harm by saying they was cool, but I also understand that King T is from a different culture.
But hold up, Taj Streets.
Right.
Interrupt you. If King T don't mean no harm, which I agree, but why is it so hard for King T say, well, nah, if you taking meaning we cool like that, then hell no, we ain't cool. Why is that so hard? You understand?
I understand what you're saying. I don't necessarily.
If he understands that our perception,
right,
here in America, is when we say we cool, we're siding, right? Then it should be nothing. Like if that's your perception, then nah, I don't need that on me.
Look, I'm just about to give you my take, right? This is my take, my interpretation. I understand King T come from a different space. That gangbang culture, totally different than what we see in the streets of Detroit. Totally different than what you see in the streets of Baltimore.
Man, cool, brother. I ain't gonna let you do that to our streets.
What's that?
We know what cool is. Cool is you falling on one side, and if you ain't cool, you ain't cool.
Listen,
you not even in the game.
I agree with. Listen to me. I agree with you. I'm telling you, I agree with you. But me understanding that everybody ain't gonna be on the same vibration, and we don't all function absolutely the same. I know that inside the gang culture, you will be cool with a cat that you was just beefing with yesterday.
Bro, you ain't gonna be cool with a rapist. You ain't gonna be cool with somebody who robbed you.
We not. No, we not.
The gang culture ain't.
The gang culture is different in LA, big bro.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. If I give you the parameters of what our perspective on cool, and you still say you cool with a rat, guess what happens? you become the rat too.
Hey, listen, that's easy. Association becomes about depreciation.
That's the point that I'm making. Hold up, Todd Streets. Let me get cool. We gotta get everybody in here. It's 11:22. Let me get everybody in here. Let's not be long-winded, everybody. Let's start with Cool C.
Grab sheet, good evening again. Are you here? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir,
Cool
brother.
C,
Yes,
what's
sir,
goody?
brother.
Salute, family.
Hey, what's going on?
We got a bunch of people in the building, so we want to make sure that everybody get a chance. Nobody got to drop off, but we want to make sure that everybody get a chance to ask a question or say they spill, or be respectful to the other person so they can get something to say. Let's get it. Cool C.
Real quick, King T, welcome back. And of course, do you feel as though that you got your point across tonight?
See, you know what I understood the other day? See, sometimes, like I told Taharka, and this is on the phone, right? That sometimes you get caught flat-footed because that conversation, that show was supposed to be off. I want all the smoke, but for some reason, my name kept popping up, and I said to myself, "Okay, I need to address this." But I was on the road. I was thinking so many different ways. And I'm saying to myself, like, "Dang, like let me go ahead and try to explain myself." And then after the show, when I knew that there was holes in the story that I need to fill, I said to myself, Taharka, please give me the opportunity to fill them holes in the story so people understand where I'm coming from. And he grabbed me the respect and the privilege to know that the conversations that we had from outside that he know I had little to no involvement with Kystal Muhammad. 3, 4
King T, do you
phone calls. No, excuse me. 3, 4 phone calls. Okay. On a phone call that was merged in from somebody else does not constitute that me and her had got any type of relationship, like we cool, like this and that. What you know what I mean? So I have to explain it. So I said to myself, okay, let me make sure that people see. I got off the phone with her. Right? Me and her had no issue, like Todd Street is saying. Like Todd Street saying, right? So people on the chat want me to come in and tell and say that I hate her, F her, this, that, everything else. I hope she get hit by a bus. When I ain't got that issue with her like that.
I don't think we want that.
Nah,
we don't want that one.
Like I feel like I'm being boxed in to like it's a loyalty test because Taharka Bay has issue with her. This, everything else. Like I gotta say F her so y'all can love me. No, I don't need y'all to love me.
We don't feel like that.
I'm telling y'all what it is in life.
King T, hold up.
What was your solution?
What was your solution? What was your solution?
What was your solution to Kystal Muhammad, King T? What solution did you offer when you was trying to be the peacemaker?
Absolutely. What I told her.
What solution did you offer her?
Okay, let me finish. Cool, see?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, bro, every time I speak one sentence or one word, you come in like that, feel me?
No, you're speaking a lot of words. I'm just trying to get in.
You asked a question. Let me speak, family. I respect you. I respect you, QC. I respect every last one of y'all because the picture was not clear last time. So you guys automatically assume that I condone or this, whatever.
No disrespect, King T. No disrespect. I just muted you because I need to say this. I don't want to go into 2 a.m. But what I would like you to do, if you can make your answer short, because we got a lot of people in the chat right now that want to ask you some questions. So that's all I'm asking.
Yep. Okay. So let me go like this. Okay. I asked her, what can I do to help resolve? She said the last time she was on the show that he got her off the show, she just wanted to be able to go in and express her opinions of the matter. I went back to Taharka Bay. I said, hey, she wants to get back on the show. He said the way it went, I don't know right now. But I might make in a future tense, make an arrangement so for her to come back and we can ask questions without however way he felt that it was not going right. That's all it was. Period. That's all it was.
I think that's not the issue though. I think the main issue, and I'm gonna bring somebody else in. I think the main issue is when you say that, after asked 10 times, what's up with you and Kystal Muhammad? And then they say you cool, and you said basically bump it. Yeah, we cool. And so people have a concern about that. But with that being said, don't go nowhere, Cool C. Let me get back Maclo 95. And Maclo 95, the floor is yours.
Yo, what's goody? I just want to say that shout out to the Grand Sheik. I apologize to Jamal if you're watching, because I was actually one of them that I was riding with King T, but yo, after seeing this one, I'm gonna just give my honest opinion on this. Like, no disrespect to you, King T, but where I come from, you feel me? Like, when somebody shows who they really are, you don't ride with them. Like, you don't play defense, you know, and you just represent truth. You know, she pulled up to this man's city and had a high school reunion, you know, and you said that if that happened to you, if the shoe was on the other foot, you wouldn't agree with that. To say that, well, I ended it on a good note with this, you know, with this woman, with this savage, that's not a, you know, it's not a good note, you know, because this person's out here ruining people's lives, getting money from the people off of somebody who passed away and had a heart attack.
Okay, Mac,
but not only
can I address that for you?
The disrespect is that she's pulling up. Well, she didn't pull up, but she took a vacation out and ended up in the trap where she don't know. She could have got really in the trap because she don't know where she's at.
Mac,
you see what I'm saying?
Mac,
but thank God the Grand Sheik wasn't on that timing, because there's a lot of people he know that is on that timing. You see what I'm saying? And he's a real leader, because he doesn't want to see those type of people that are on that type of timing go to jail for something that's not even worth it. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's the reality of it is.
Because that's all I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, hey, Mac Low. Hey, young family. Okay, I respect you, bro. I respect what you're saying. Okay, what I'm telling you is, you got some of the information misconstrued. I was involved 2-3 weeks before they came to this man's house. Okay, a week or so before she came to that man's house, I never spoke to her. Ever since that time, whatever the case was, there was no communication. So where are you talking about? Did I have any type of connection? Just everything else. I don't, like I told him, I don't condone people pulling up in people's houses. That's wrong.
But you said you was cool with her. How do you say that?
Did you hear what I said? Did you hear what I said? A week and a half, 2 weeks before that situation came the way it did, after I came to him and said, hey, she want to come back on the platform, he said, I don't know right now.
Let me ask you this.
We here now. You said yesterday, you said you was cool with her. We're here now. I'm not talking about
Mac Low, you're not listening, family. I was referring to the fact that when they said, hey, when the last time you spoke to her, are y'all cool? And I said,
yo, you're tap dancing. Yo, the evidence is there. He's been going on.
Listen,
he's been going on a revolutionary killing spree, banging on their heads. It's been aired. Everybody's seen it, bro. Like, even if you went on vacation for a few days, like if Tahaka was really your man's, you would ride out with your mans and you would see what this lady's doing. But you said you cool with her. So now you suspect. You suspect to the chat. And I want all the smoke is suspect, bro. This is what I'm talking about, is that you have grown men. You're supposed to lead by example, Crip. You're supposed to lead by example, Crip. Community restoration and progress. She didn't pull up on Zimmerman like that. Ain't no real Crips I know that would roll like that, man. They don't play the fence. It's 1 foot in and no way out.
Hey. So since you're a young buck that think you know it all, that act like you know the my struggles and strives in life. You understand what I'm saying?
No. Let me
finish. I didn't cut you off, Femi.
You're right.
Grant me that respect, youngin.
You right. I apologize. You right.
Okay. Let's start off in the right foot. If I had any cool dealings with her, I would tell you. Don't sit there and put my words in my mouth.
You said you was cool with her.
If I rock with her, I tell you I rock with her.
You said you was cool with her. That means you rock with her.
I rock with her. I rock with her.
I don't rock with her.
You said you want to see all black people get along. That's
Bro,
not
you
gonna
going off
happen.
that last show. Don't
That's
come over with
not
that little
gonna
nonsense,
happen.
bro. With your girly ass bun that you got in your head, nigga. You ain't play. You playing with the wrong one over
You know why you saying that?
I'm a real one, Mac.
You know why you saying that? Because odds are we'll never cross
paths. I'm a real one, Mac Low. No, I'm a real one. Don't sit there and try to use stuff from the last show. Try to sit there and make us through my words, youngin.
You're a white man.
Let's keep it 100. I always showed you respect, like I said to everybody else on the chat.
You disrespected everybody in the chat yesterday. When you said what you said, you showed your true colors.
Man, come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, you better than that.
Nah, man. I'm not. See, that's you thought I was gonna be like. You thought I was gonna be rooting for you.
Better than that. Did you call?
Nah. You thought I was gonna be rooting for you. See, that's the difference. I'm not gonna play no side. I'm on the truth side. That's it. There's only one side I'm on, and that's the truth.
Hold on. Can I ask you a question?
You fraud.
You got a question for me? Can I ask you a question?
You fraud.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question, Mac Low?
Mm-hmm.
Did you take the time to call this man and to see how you can help him with any situation you got going on in life? Ever in life?
Listen, bro, listen.
Yes or no? Yes or no?
Listen.
Yes
no,
or
I didn't. No, I didn't. But guess what? Hold on. Guess what though? I don't have to do that. I don't have to do that because you know why? Real recognize real.
Did you take the time?
Real recognize real. I don't have to do that.
Did you call him off the air and say, "Hey, brother,
listen,
what can I do to help
I didn't have to do that. He's straight.
Because you a sucker. That's
straight.
why. Because you hide behind a computer scheme.
We can't hear you, Grand Sheik. Can't hear you.
My bad. 2 shows. We still haven't got a direct answer. What we're talking about is 3-hour show, another 2.5-hour show. We haven't gotten one direct answer. I don't care what your interpretation of cool is, but we have yet to get one direct answer. Not one. I don't care about all of, all of the stories and all of that. We haven't gotten one direct answer. Anybody ever notice that? Am I the only one that noticed that?
I know.
No, sir. In the chat. Now, one direct answer. That should be a problem with anybody. That should be a problem. And I'm not saying that I'm not saying I'm trying to get everybody to pile on King T, but we haven't gotten one straight answer.
Okay, here's a straight answer. Here's a straight answer. Okay? Here's a straight answer. Why don't you be a man and look in the mirror and know the fact that you told that lady to come pull up to your house and she pulled
I did.
Once you answer that bell.
I did.
So instead of blaming a person like me and try to help you out.
Listen, you can't help me. Like me you can't even help yourself by answering the question.
Can I speak? Because you say it's my name.
Listen, you can't even help yourself. How you helping me talking to the police?
Can I speak?
Don't talk to the police for me.
Can I speak?
I don't need you to talk to the police for me.
Can I speak? Can I speak?
Sure.
Can I speak? You are not taking responsibility for your actions.
No, I said what I said.
That led to that. Be a man about it. Be a man about it. Don't sit there and have me with a loyalty test to sit there and say if I rock with you or rock with Kystal Muhammad when you know there's nothing in between that.
Okay.
You try to sit there and tell us my name. You're not gonna do that to Harker Bay.
Let me respond.
You're not gonna do that.
I said pull up. Did I mean with the flashing lights? No. When I say pull up, I'm saying if you get mad, you know what I mean? Yeah. But let me tell you something. You can pull up and try to bait me, and I will do the same exact thing. Now we're past that.
Why is it that you don't say pull up no more?
Let me say.
Why don't you say pull up no more?
Pull up.
You don't say that in your vocabulary no more. Because you know that with words as a Grand Sheik, you should know this, right? Words have power.
Brother, you the police.
Tell this man what we about. How we doing in the street?
You got to be out of your mind.
I'm a hog out here. I'm a boss hog at that. I'm never gonna let you or anybody else tarnish my name.
Okay, let's
my son gonna see this.
Boss Hog was a police officer.
Huh?
No, I'm
It's like, no, hey, Keith T.
I'm a nigga.
King-
Cool C. Show your picture.
No, I'm just saying, Keith, calm down, brother. We don't get so worked out, brother.
Hold up, Cool C. Let him vent. Let him vent.
No. Real talk. You told her to pull up. She came to your house as a man.
Okay.
I don't know about you, but if somebody comes to my house, whatever the case was, on April, it's gonna be 4th of July.
And you be so stupid, you be locked up because it be on YouTube, dummy.
I wish a motherfucker would.
You be so stupid. You would be so stupid. You would be so stupid that you be locked up the same day, you dummy. Look how dumb you are.
Hold on. Hey, Grand Sheik. Hey, King T, you already stated.
You're a grown man.
Hey, King T, come on, man.
Okay.
There's too much emotion going on. There's too much emotion going on. King T, brother, you already, King T, brother, it's too much emotion. It's too much emotion. Let's talk like men. King T, you already stated.
Every day.
You already stated you was off of that rah-rah stuff, brother. You already stated you was off of that rah-rah.
He's not off. Listen.
Do me like that.
Apparently.
His brother.
I didn't call you at your name.
His brother went to college and he struggled. And
Nipsey, hey yo, neighborhood Nip wouldn't like this, King T. Nipsey wouldn't like that.
Nip was about peace, and that's why he got
Nip wouldn't like that.
Real, Nip is real because when you sit there and try to sit there and address him and say some shit that was foul, Todd Streets, how my man acted? Tell him what it is.
Look.
Yeah, we ain't gonna backpedal for nobody.
I got the Nip picture on my logo. I've been to college. I come from a certain place.
He had problem with that lady, but you want to
King T, you asked for this show, brother. You asked for this show, brother.
Had the problem, and you fixed that problem.
King T, you asked for this show, brother. You asked for this show. You asked for the show.
Hey, hold up, Cool C. Let him talk.
Let him talk.
I'm the problem. Cool C.
When you walking, maybe you gotta look down and check your nuts. Because I would have pulled.
This is what he really feel about me.
Came out that house.
And that's what it is. Go ahead.
I wish.
Even the kind justice earlier was fraud.
To my house.
Exactly. This is what he really feel about me.
They know better.
Listen,
they know better.
Family learn.
It's custody.
Hold up, don't say nothing.
You the bully for the bully, right?
Don't say nothing.
Why didn't you go outside and bully the bully?
Look at it. Listen, this is what he really feels. This what he really feels, Tosh.
Why didn't you go outside and bully the bully?
Listen to him. Listen to him.
I'm not your security.
Listen to him.
I'm a
At the beginning of the show, I respect this man.
You're a white man, King T.
He was. Now he showed. Now y'all notice how he showed more fraud. Everything that he said to me that was gracious. Listen.
That pull up, and that's your actions as a man. You should have went outside, at least in front of your door, and say, what?
Actually, I did. King T. Let me tell you something.
He sound like Big Shirley now. He sound like Big Shirley.
King T. Hey, King T.
He sound just like Big Shirley.
King T. Hey, King T.
How you feel like a
you dumb fool? I did go outside, you dummy, but I don't tell on myself. I don't snitch on myself.
Show the video. Show the video you coming out.
I don't tell on myself.
The next morning when you had another goon with you.
You talk.
Because you wait for backup. Because the difference between me and you is, right? Hey,
go ask. Go ask.
Go ask. Me and you at 1.5 years old, right?
So anyway, here we go.
That's crazy.
Listen to this, family. So now you get to see that everything that he was saying to me about me was not genuine. Because when a person get mad, they tell the truth. They tell the truth. Now, all we got to do is let people talk. This is a lesson in life. Have patience and let people talk. Did you see when he got mad and animated? Called me a sucker. He said I ain't got no testicles. And a host of other things. He felt these things in the beginning. He already felt these things. It only took time for me to allow them to come out.
Pressure bust pipes.
Let me tell you this, Cool C. Let me tell you this. I'm going to really get you mad with this one. Cool C. I orchestrated them to tell on themselves.
And that's then it played straight out just like that.
Let me call and prove it to you. Let me make a call and prove it real quick. I'm gonna make a call and prove it real quick. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, King T. What you had to say, brother? Watch this. Watch this.
King T's in a custody battle now.
Hold on. Hey, brother. Hey, brother, listen to me. You ain't got to say your name. Did I design this for them to come out and tell on themselves?
Yes, you did.
Did I tell you what I was going to do before they even came to the show?
Yes, you did.
Didn't I tell you that I was going to organize a show and make them compelled to come and tell on themselves because they both are frauds?
And this is what you always tell me, big bro. Just let them talk. Be patient and tell on themselves. Just let them talk.
I told him this 3 weeks ago. Did I tell you this 3 weeks ago?
3 weeks ago, I can't.
Stop playing with me, punks. Stop playing with me, boy. Stop playing with me, boy. I'll make you come and tell on yourself. I'll make you do it.
Why you can't answer a
simple question?
That's right. Now let's keep it a buck.
That's right.
All right. Now let's keep it a buck. Hold on. Let's keep it a buck. The brother on the phone, I told him 3 weeks ago, man, this stuff look crazy. You watch how this go. So I'm going to tell y'all something, family. All you got to do is let people talk. We be so compelled to try to stop people from showing who their true selves is. Let them just talk. And as you can see, even my brother Todd Streets was giving him the benefit of the doubt. Even though Todd Streets have an independent mind and don't necessarily agree with me, I will guarantee you Todd Streets would never say you invited them to your house, grow a pair of testicles. Because guess why? Because even if Todd Streets disagree with me, we really cool. But you understand what I'm saying, family? All you got to do is let people talk. And they reveal themselves. Every time. You keep Todd Streets. Did you hear all them obscenities? You hear all that energy? There you go.
Hey man, you know, I tell you, I'm an energy person.
Did you see all that energy just came out?
We don't do that, man.
That energy has always been there.
Listen, like I said, man, all of that, what they was doing prior to this conversation, all of that, we couldn't have been cool because their activity was unacceptable. I sincerely gave King T benefit of the doubt because I understand gang culture is wired a lot different than just civilian culture. But to your point, if you let a person speak, they'll tell you exactly what's on their mind.
But what I'm telling you is, did you hear the energy from the anger?
Oh, yeah. That's absolutely. That's what I'm referring to.
That's what he really feel.
At some point, that's how he start feeling. Yeah, of course.
No, that's what he really feel. He just didn't think of that minute.
Mm-hmm.
He's been thinking like that. Understand, family, if you're watching this, understand the psychology. He didn't start thinking that Tahaka Bay didn't have no testicles because he thought I didn't go outside. He been thought like that.
Hey, facts.
Think that just this minute. So everything that he said in agreement with Tahaka Bay was fraudulent because his true thoughts came out. He just didn't come up with those thoughts. Them thoughts didn't just appear because of this conversation. You in the house with your wife and kids. He been thought that. You didn't come out to the front. He been thought that. You ain't got no testicles. You been thought that. Basically, he been thought that I was less than a man. It just didn't happen this minute. This is what I want to teach you, family. Let people talk. It just didn't happen this minute. Those thoughts been there a week ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. You follow what I'm saying? That being said, my brother Milo, come on in. That's it, Milo.
Oh, Mac. Oh, Mac.
Maclo,
Yeah, my
Maclo.
brother name is Milo.
I'm in
But
that
yo,
click in all of a sudden.
now you good. You good. I just want to say this though, bro. I just want to say this. You said it all. You know, eventually when you let people just talk, that's why I was like in the beginning, I said in the comments, I said, nah, just let him keep going. Let him keep going, because he telling it all. You know, he came on there telling his life story, his struggles and stuff. We're not here for that. We want to know why you said you was cool with Kystal Muhammad.
That's
and now
it.
we know you're super cool with her. Now we know you like that. That's it right there. Now we know you're super cool with her. Not only that, but now we also know that you was talking to her from the jump. You probably spoke to her yesterday. See what I'm saying? So all of that talking about, you know, you from this and you from all of that, that don't mean nothing. We here to build. We here to talk about knowledge and build with one another. We tired of being in certain circumstances that every day we're waking up in the same circumstances. While the white man just keep getting richer, doing his thing, you know what I mean, on this planet that is for us. For us. This is our planet. You know, we too busy trying to look out and expect something to come down and save us when we can save ourselves, but we too busy trying to play sides. It's only one side. There's only one side, because when it comes to them Jews and it comes to the Caucasians, they only going for their people. And we the only race out of all these other races that turn our back on our own. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it just clearly shows, you know, like there's no way to sugarcoat it. Everybody in the people in the comments talking about, oh, let's hear him out or whatever. We already heard him out. There's nothing else he could say. It was nothing else he could say today. This was just more confirmation. This was more, and I had to come on the show and say something about this, because at the end of the day, I already peeped through the phony. I already peeped it, but I just found it very, very disrespectful that this man, Tahaka, he lays his life out on the line, and he's providing us with the information. He's cracking the codes, and you're supposed to be somebody as a liberator, and you take a vacation trip to where this man stays, but can't even knock on the door. You don't even knock on the door. You know why? You know why you didn't knock on the door, but that's all good though. But you're vouching for somebody like this. You're saying, I'm cool with this person.
That was a vouch right there. I mean, oh, they came to your house like they really built like that with a camera on?
Yeah.
On YouTube?
Then he talking about you told him to pull up. That wasn't no pull up. Gucci Man Jeezy. He said he knew the story. He obviously didn't know the story. He didn't know the story. But I'm saying, because that's what happens when you really pull up.
That's the point I'm making, Maclo. That's the point I'm making. But
y'all never seen a real pull up. You won't see a real pull up because it won't be televised.
That's who is Loving Life? Is Loving Life there?
Yeah.
What's up, Loving Life?
All right, so y'all know King T was riding for all of y'all, right?
Anyway. hey, Grand Sheik.
What's up, man?
Hey, listen, man. King T, he's still in the comments, and this is for him because he's still listening, and for whoever else.
I'm gonna let King T get his word in, though.
All right, and you can, and that's cool, and I don't have no
word in.
And that's cool.
No, I ain't gonna stop him from getting his word, but I'm not gonna run around and cuss for 20 minutes and call me less than a man for 20 minutes. Let him calm down for a second, and we bring him back.
Right, but when he come back, I mean, I hope he addresses the fact that, you know, like you said, the truth never stays hidden for long, and unfortunately, he showed his hand, because allowing yourself as a man to become that emotional and responding, self-control was lost, and when you do that, you expose yourself, right? And then the people that witnessed this, you lost them, and it's not even a knock. It's just is what it is. You did it. You asked to be on the show. You asked to make comments. You asked people to question. We heard your story. Unfortunately, in my opinion, you still fail to articulate yourself properly and give us the reasons, or not even reasons, the answers to the questions that were still hanging out there. And so I would like to ask him, does he see any type of error in Kystal's ways? And if so, what are those errors when he decides to come back on? Answer specifically, what are the errors in her ways outside of the pull-up? Outside of the pull-up, other than the pull-up.
That's what I want to say. I don't know why people keep putting emphasis on this pull-up. This fraudulent behavior is way before this fake pull-up.
Right.
Forget the pull-up. The fraud happened before the pull-up. The pull-up happened because I exposed the fraud. So we can scratch the fake pull-up. How do you support anybody or even communicate with somebody with the fraud in the mountains of evidence of the fraud? Forget the pull-up. That's the point. So with that being said, King T, Cool T says, come one more time, Cool T.
What was the error? Do you see any error in Kystal Muhammad's ways? And if so, what were those errors? And we're not talking about the pull-up no more. We're talking about all that was presented before that. What's the error in her ways? What did you speak to her about her errors in her ways? Not speak to Margaret. When you did speak to her,
Listen. That was 2 weeks before that situation happened.
I'm not talking about the pull-up, sir. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking before that.
That's I spoke to her.
So you never spoke to her before that situation?
That's it. Okay. There is no more. That's the funny thing. You guys want to make it bigger than what it is. I'm sorry to tell you, but it ain't like that.
We only know what you tell us, boss. That's all we know. Okay. All right. So why did you explode like you did? Why did you explode like you just did?
Excuse me?
Why did you explode like you just did and say what you said?
Because I'm a man.
So you spoke. What you said? Is that what you really felt about Grand Sheik, or you were just emotional at the time?
Hey! I'm not gonna let him or anybody else discredit me.
Is that how you really felt about Grand Sheik, or is that how you felt at the time because you were emotional?
Did you hear what I said? I don't understand why I got to repeat myself 2-3 times for you, Cool C.
Because you didn't answer the question.
Go to the next question. Okay.
No.
Let me ask you something.
Come on, brother.
Why are you not to show your face?
Is that how you really felt about?
Why you not to show your face?
Listen, see, dancing. Face is not the issue, sir.
No.
You're dancing again.
Hey, you're not. Listen.
Jesus.
Listen, I don't know you from Adam and Eve.
That's okay.
You know what I mean? But the funny thing is, I still give you respect because
I'm respecting you too, man. I'm not cursing at you. I'm not called you out your name. I'm not saying anything derogatory to you.
All I said to you was when I answer my question, family, just move on to the next question.
You didn't answer the question.
You want to ask it 3-4 times over, it's still the same answer.
You didn't give an answer the first time. Listen, is that how you really felt about Taharka Bey, or were you just emotional at the time? Answer the question directly.
I'm emotional at the time. I would never let nobody sit there and shit on my name, period. I would never let nobody sit there and make up some stories about me, regardless of who it is.
Okay.
Brother, let me explain. I never made up any stories. I was trying to ask you, and I continue to ask you about your statement saying that you were cool with her. That's it. And you never asked.
Maybe it's the 50th time. And it's the 50th time, right? The last time I spoke to her was a week and a half, 2 weeks.
I asked you when you spoke to her, though. That's not the question.
What are you asking?
I asked you, what did you mean by you was cool with her? Are you still cool with her? That was the question. The question wasn't when you talked to her.
Can I ask you a question? Okay. I spoke to that lady 3-4 times.
But that's not the question.
Can I finish? Can I finish? Okay. You had more dealings with her than I did.
And we're not cool.
Listen. You brought her on the show.
And we're not cool.
You brought her on the show.
And we're not cool.
You brought Ali Muhammad without checking your facts.
You
brought us some fries.
And we're not cool.
And you brought him there.
And we're not cool.
I spent my money when that man was crying about his son and everything else because you brought him on.
Hold up, brother.
I spent my money.
King T.
Like everybody else did.
We're not cool, though.
After the fact, when I told you this man's Wikipedia says he's Ethiopian, and I know he ain't from my region, then all of a sudden you want to act like you do research on somebody. Why didn't you do research on Ali Muhammad before you brought him on? Before this man asked for money?
I already said that was my error. Do you know I already said that was my error, right?
Okay, then. So
Then I
don't
already
sit
said
there.
that.
Listen
So
to
what,
me.
what's your point?
As a man, I take my lumps and I
What's
take
your
my
point?
faults. But don't sit there and tell me because you and her had a problem. It's
No, that's
my
not what I'm
problem.
saying.
It's
You
not
missed
my
the whole
problem.
point. With that being said, let's bring in Cryptonomics. Crips, come on, bro.
Hey, what's up, man? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. And let me
Yeah,
clarify.
yeah.
When I make the statement, pull up Gucci Man Jeezy, I mean just that. Don't make no mistake about it.
All right, bro. All
And
right,
I
bro.
feel the same way. Pull up Gucci Man Jeezy. But know the story. And I say it like that for a reason. So don't misconstrue what I say. Don't misconstrue what I say. When I say pull up, and I'm going to say it like this, there is no way in this world do I mean let's go live on YouTube. We can do that right here. And know all your facts. Since you talked to Big Shirley, she should have told you. She should have told you. Let me tell you something I didn't reveal. It wasn't one truck. It wasn't one car. It was two. It was a SUV and a black Camaro. How do I know that? Because I went out there and looked them in the face. But I ain't going to give you no more evidence so you can take back to your people. I ain't got to tell everything, just like I know how to be quiet. I know how to be quiet. I'm going to leave it like that. They know. They know. And you're going to, oh, you in the house with the, okay. That's what you believe? Okay. Anyway, with that being said, Cryptonomics, let's go.
What's up, bro? What's up? I'm not here to address anybody directly, but what I want to say is, for me, and with the evidence that you presented, I've been out there, I've been in these groups, right? And we hit the streets, we do what we do. Let's just put it that way. And I knew from day one, before you even had the show with Kystal, because she was talking slick on another new Black Panther group, the leader of the new Black Panther group. She was talking real slick and funky on some stuff that she wasn't even witness to. I was there, she wasn't. She was doing some hearsay type stuff. And then when I confronted her on it, oh, you ain't got no picture. Where your picture? It don't matter where my picture at. Point is, I had the facts, and she was talking slick on a leader, a fallen leader at that, And so I knew right then and there. But once you did your research, brother, I mean, it's a closed door at that point. It's a closed door. So, for the people though that is out here doing this type of work, man, you don't play around with people doing stuff like this. It's dangerous. You even had the footage of those people getting maced by those police, in her own squad. You don't put your people in harm's way like that. There's people out here still killing people, still killing black men, still killing black women. You don't put your people in harm's way doing this work. That's just facts. And you don't vouch for nobody you don't know either. That's another fact. And she was out there doing that. She's scamming, man. What's she doing? I mean, she might do some good stuff. That's what scammers got to do. They got to do a little bit of good work just to be seen. But from the stuff I seen and the stuff I heard come out of her own mouth, man, it's a wrap, man. And all I'm saying is this stuff going on right now. I mean, hopefully it gets squashed. But King T, hey, bro, I think it's a little bit of misunderstanding because I don't think anybody in the chat was really coming for you. When Smoke was on, at least I didn't get that take, And I mean, we got this episode now, but maybe that stuff gets squashed between you and Grand Sheik. I hope it does, but as far as Big Shirley go, she gonna be Big Shirley. That's all she gonna be.
This
straight up.
Let me say this, Crip. My thing is this. My thing is this. When one says after everything that presented that they're cool with them on any level, I'm done. On any level.
I can respect that.
Has nothing to do with a stupid pull-up. Has nothing to do with that. This lady he said himself, brought Ali Muhammad on the show. Ali Muhammad and her on the piece of paper swindled people out of money for a brother who passed for him. That's unacceptable. Cool and that doesn't go in the same sentence.
Yeah.
Supporting Ali Muhammad with all the accusations and allegations, cool and that doesn't go in the same sentence. I don't care what part of the world you are in. They don't go in the same sentence. As I said before, the stakes are high. So now he cool with that. Now we cool? That's how that work, Crip?
Man, I don't know how that's gonna work out at the end, man. But
no, I'm asking you. Is that how that work?
Nah, not in my book, man. I mean, I can't roll. I can't be cool with folk like that. But hey,
cool on any level.
Nah, not on no level, man. Because
that ain't the word that you use for that type of relationship.
If we doing this type of work, first of all, where we're helping the people. I mean, this is why I'm not in it right now, because I've seen certain characteristics in people doing underhanded stuff like this. Not within the group is what I'm saying.
Let me ask you.
And you just don't get down like that, man.
Todd Streets, let me ask you. With everything that we presented, right? I've shown how she not only got with Ali Muhammad with this little petty little hit the Cash App thing, right? But I also showed how she got movie cameras set up and her own squad get tased up. Not only tased up, burnt up and maced up. I got the pictures, right? But I showed the video. How is cool and that go in the same sentence? I don't care where you from. Cool does not fit that category. Once you betray your own people, cool is not something that we use. I don't care what part of the planet you are in. I can see somebody, without even saying cool, right? I can see him or I want the smoke say something like, well, you know, hey, that's between y'all. I ain't in it. My name Bennett, I ain't in it. I don't have nothing to say either way. But to just say we are cool, that changed the whole dynamic of the conversation. And if you are in error in saying that, why is it so hard to say, well, nah, we ain't cool if you taking it like that? Why is that so difficult? You understand what I'm saying, Crip?
I hear you, bro.
I say
I
something,
hear you loud and clear.
and you interpret it the wrong way. I'm not going to filibuster. I'm going to say, you know what? I ain't going to take you all around the Marlboro Bush. I'm going to say, you know what? Well, if you're looking at me being cool with this person after these infractions, heck no, we ain't cool. No.
Hey, and for the record, I'm 100% not cool with Kystal Muhammad. Straight up. Straight up. Hey, and you know, I called you, see if you was all right after all that.
Absolutely. And
you see what I'm saying?
And all that gorilla talk ain't impressive, man. I know a bunch of gorillas, man, that's laying in the ground or doing hundreds of years. So all that gorilla talk ain't impressive. The point of matter is I ain't even talking about, forget the fake pull-up. That's corny. That's starting to be a distraction too. Way before that, we had a presentation which led to the fake pull-up. But after all of that, we use the word cool? Come on, Crip. After all of that, a 2 and 3 hour demonstration, we use the word cool. Nah, that don't go in the same sentence. Nah, not at all. Let me get Miami Boss. Miami Boss, what's happening?
Hey, man, just want to start off by saying thank you for all the information, man. First, a little background about me. I was in the NFAC before I started watching your channel. So when I start watching it, I'm like, hey, man.
Don't come at me for Miami Boss. I don't want no trouble. He already there hit me with a couple of stabs.
Hey, man, first of all, you funny too. You funny, man. But after going to the formation in Louisville and seeing that something was wrong with him, once I saw your video, everything lined up. Like, ain't need no more information. Like, that was it. I'm done. I ain't gonna mess with you no more. So, and at that time, I was messing around with Ozone because we from the same area. So once I told him about it, I'm like, hey, bro, I ain't messing with him no more. Then he can't hit me back up. So if you show me that, I'm not gonna mess with you, bro. Like that's what it is, bro. Ain't got time to play. It is what it is. Either you gonna be with it or you not, bro. And if you show me somebody fake, why would I keep running with you, bro? There's no reason to do that. So if you show me the same thing, a video about ozone and all this stuff, what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna mess with you at all. So by you showing that video and all that stuff, bro, there's nothing else that need to be said. Ain't no talking around it. Ain't no, oh, I talked to her 2 weeks ago. It is what it is, bro. Either you mess with her or you don't. Like the same thing Cool C say. Hey, bro, you just running around in circles, bro. Just answer the question, bro. If you mess with her, you don't. If you say you cool with somebody, obviously you got some type of dealings with her, bro. It is what it is, bro.
Hey, family.
Yeah.
What part I don't mess with her that you understand?
Are you cool with
You should have said that. You should have said that to start with, man.
Excuse me. Hey, you asked me a question. Let me address it to you, family. Much respect, black man. Okay.
Much respect.
You asked the question and I answered it so many different ways, but y'all still want to sit there and try to act like I'm connected somehow. I'm not.
I never said you was connected. None of that.
I don't know why you interpret that like that.
No, listen. I'm not saying you're assuming. I'm telling you I'm not. So there's no more question on that.
So you're not cool with her.
I'm not connected. I'm not cool. There's nothing there.
So
there's nothing there.
Why didn't you just say that the first time when you said y'all was cool?
Come on, man. I've been saying that, bro. Come on, man. Don't tell me a person that sat there had 3-4 conversations with a person on the phone, whatever the case is, that y'all want to act like I'm linked in with the stuff she did to you, whatever the case is. That's not the case. That's not the case, bro.
I got the file right here. You said you was cool.
That was yesterday.
I got the file. Y'all see that Lux battle?
Hey, you know what I mean? Here's the funny thing. Why don't you pull this one up? When you said that me and I want all the smoke, when people were still talking about how me and him was doing this A, B, and C.
Doing what?
That you came on and said, oh nah, everybody off the air say that I want all the smoke and King T ain't cool. So why don't you pull this one up? The Kystal Muhammad Black Power Thugs reference, right? On 38 seconds to the show. No,
it's all in there.
No. Can you play that clip for me?
What is it?
It's Kystal Muhammad, Black Power Thugs. Okay. 38 seconds into the show.
Who's saying it?
You.
I'm saying what?
You said people are saying that I want all the smoke and King T don't rock with me, but that's not the case because they still cool with me.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. When was this?
Can you please play that for me?
When was this? I'm asking.
March 16th. March 16th.
Who?
March 16th. Kystal Muhammad, Black Power Thugs. I do my homework. I don't play.
Okay.
That's me. The other part is me.
Black Power Thugs.
Okay. Kystal Muhammad, Black Power Thugs, pull up. Okay. March 16th on 38 seconds into the show.
Okay, 38 seconds.
38 seconds into the show. Please press play.
$21,000. All right, and then I want you to tell me your point.
No. Just go ahead and press play. You'll know for yourself.
38.
That's why I understand this show right here.
No, I got it. Hold up. What did you say? Into the show, 38 seconds?
38 seconds.
All right. Then let's break it down. He think he investigator. Watch it.
No, bro. It's
he think he investigator. Watch it. Here we go. I'm gonna play it. So we have 50 seconds now.
Why don't you start at 35 seconds?
Bro, it's nothing. It's nothing.
Oh, excuse me. 2 minutes and 42 seconds. My bad.
2 minutes and 42 seconds.
2 minutes and 42 seconds. Start at 2 minutes and 40.
Okay. All right. Let me see what I named this. All right. that, and y'all might say I'm dramatic, but I see we got King T in the building. I'm glad to see King T in the building. That's my guy.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Regardless of what with the little boy to put out, the little boys say, yeah, King T and I want the smoke, don't mess with you no more. That's what they say.
That's what they say.
That's what they say. But that ain't what King T and I want the smoke said to me. So that's my guy.
Huh?
But let me get to my page.
Okay. Stop right there. Stop right there, investigator. Okay. Stop right there, investigator.
Hey.
Hold up. Stop right there, investigator. Hold up, investigator. Let me show you something.
Facts.
Okay, investigator.
Facts. That's your word.
Family, stop for a minute. This is March 16th.
Correct.
Listen.
So why? Hold on.
Let me finish.
Can I say something?
No, let me finish. No, I want to finish because you made a point. Now I'm gonna make a point. Hold on.
I haven't even said nothing.
Let me say something. Let me finish. I need to respond.
Can I
Go
say
ahead.
something real quick?
Go ahead.
Okay, real quick. Okay. That was March 16th. What's today's date? So how was you cool with us in March 16th, but you ain't cool with me now?
I'm about to tell you why.
Okay, babe.
Didn't we just on the phone with somebody? I said 3 weeks ago. March 16th is a little more than 3 weeks ago.
What I'm saying is, if you
I know, hold up,
if you ask me a question, can I say something?
No. You want to answer a question? I want you to think. Do the math. I want you to think. Did anybody on the show hear me say 3 weeks ago? I said I'm going to make them tell on themselves. After that, where people were saying that you said that, I say I'm going to find out for sure. And ultimately, what have you done? So that was a month ago. It's 4 weeks in a month. I said 3 weeks ago, give or take. My timeline is correct. Your timeline is off.
Hey, you're not the only one that pulled receipts, family. You're not the only one that pulled receipts.
Hold up. Listen to me. Do you understand the timeline? Stop. Do you understand the timeline? Do you understand the timeline? First of all, Crip, do you understand the timeline?
Yeah, I'm following. I follow it.
The timeline is 4 weeks ago. Let me explain to you again. I'm gonna let you 4 weeks ago, they were saying that you and I Want All the Smoke said that you didn't rock with me. That was 4 weeks ago, right? And I say King T is my man. He didn't tell me that. Smoke is my man. He didn't tell me that. That was 4 weeks ago. However, let me find out for sure. So now you are here telling me I have no testicles. So you told me for sure. I discovered I laid that out 3 weeks ago for you to be here today telling me I have no testicles.
Hey. All I know is they didn't pull up to my house and I hid in the.
So that's the end of him.
Wow.
Do y'all understand that?
Yeah, I follow.
So look at the timeline. If somebody told me that, man, I Want All the Smoke, King T don't mess with you, I'm gonna sit back and let them talk. And in a roundabout way, they're gonna talk in such a way because you can't have larceny in your heart. You can't have hate in your heart without it coming to the surface. That goes against the laws of physics, the laws of nature. It have to come to the surface. You understand what I'm saying? And so 3 weeks ago, I said we're gonna make this come to the surface if it be true. And it came to the surface. That's what you call a Moorish adapt, brother. That's what you call true consciousness. It came to the surface. Do everybody understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, we follow you, man. We just speechless. We're speechless as hell, man.
See, you follow me, brother?
Absolutely. You know, you're not lying, man. The truth never fails. The truth will always come out. Always. always. And when somebody is emotionally weak, then it's gonna come out even more so. I can't go back on him, man. Early on, you know, I was cool with him, but he showed his true colors, and you can't undo it. You can't uncolor that coloring book.
And let me tell you something. In reality, I will tell you this. In reality, I agree with Todd Streets for real. I thought that the brother, I know I've been around a little bit, so I already know that some people don't want to burn bridges on either side. And he may feel as though that he had to choose one side or the other, which is really not the case. You know what I'm saying? But he may have felt that. So I understand he's not going to say we're not cool here. And so that's beyond the point. I get that. But then to get blow up and now talk about you hiding in the basement. You've been thought that. You understand what I'm saying? So you've been thought that. You think I'm a coward? You think I'm a lame? You think I'm a chump? You think I'm weak? You think all of these things. But it just takes time for it to come to the surface. It is what it is. It is what it is. So why should me and you be cool if that's what you think about me? You follow me?
Right.
How can we be cool if that's what you really think about me? I mean, this is why I tell you, family, if you are in a relationship, right, with your woman or with your man, never cuss them out. Never call a woman a B, and never disrespect your man in such derogatory ways. Those things can never be taken back. You can never put that water back in the cup. And those type of things, you have to discover some type of discipline, because once you cross that line right there, the energy could possibly shift forever. The energy could possibly shift forever. And it's the same thing with friendships. You know, we got to watch what we say, you know, and we got to watch how we move. And most importantly, as I say in the show, sometimes all we got to do is watch and don't say nothing. Because I didn't say nothing. I watched the chat. The chat was actually getting that I want all the smoke. And then King T. All I did was like, look at what's going on in the chat. And then the brother gonna come back and say, you said we was cool. Of course. I thought we were. But guess what? I'm wrong again. I'm wrong again. But anyway, with that being said, let's get a couple closing remarks around here. Man, it's very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate that it came to this. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You know, let me tell you something. I'm not going nowhere. I'm gonna be organizing on the streets. I'm going to be at a hood near you. I'm going to be trying to get some things accomplished for our people. So I ain't going nowhere. So I really need to know who's cool with me.
Straight up. And another thing though is somebody was saying in the chat, you know, this is why we can't get nothing done. No, this is why we do get stuff done. Because, you know, while you over here trying to work and be productive, somebody else cutting you down at the kneecaps. You got to start identifying who ain't with you, who is for you, and move forward from there. So this is a productive stream right here. A lot of people probably, you know, all bent out of shape because of the emotions and stuff like that. But hey, it's productive. At the end of the day, you now know what you know, and you can move forward from that.
Absolutely. And somebody said, it hurt me you didn't act sooner, but I'm cool with it. Hard Rock, let me tell you something. You know, you don't want to make, in life, you never want to make irrational decisions without concrete evidence. You know what I'm saying? You want to be sure. You know what I'm saying? And the best way to be sure is allow them to tell you who they are. That's the best way to be sure. You know what I mean? You can look at certain behavior that's suspect and say, man, that's suspect. You can let certain behavior like, man, I don't know if I would do that. But, you know, just to surmise that that's the totality of the person off of suspicious behavior is never good. You follow what I'm saying? What is good is
Yeah.
when you can lay back for 3 weeks and watch it flow. Throw little questions out there and look where it go. Throw little concepts out there. And then because I'm going to be out here fighting the fight for my people. I got to know who's who. It is what it is. So now I just made a couple people not cool with me. And I ain't cool with them.
Yeah, they cool with the wrong people. That ain't going nowhere. That ain't going nowhere.
King T, somebody say King T talk about everything about the subject. King T talked about his brother going to college. King T talked about he grew up in poverty. King T came from a third world country. And all we wanted to know was one thing. Is you cool?
You know what's crazy? Not to cut you off on Grand Sheet, but one thing I did want to point out too is in the last in the last show that you did, when Kystal did come on for the short time that she did, the first thing she said is I want all the smoke there.
Mm-hmm.
And I caught that. I said,
Mm-hmm.
I told my girl, I said, yo, babe, look, like, did you catch that? Why would you say something like that? You feel what I'm saying? I know we talking about King T right now, but I had to just throw that in there. Like, yo, they all in the same boat. How long
Straight up.
does certain things have to happen to our people for us to just see what's going on right in front of us? And so the Grand Sheik is right. Like, just let people just talk. They're gonna tell it all. You know,
Hey,
shout out to Ty Streets, bro. Like, I didn't understand where you was coming from, so I was like, I was a little bit on edge where I was like, yo, bro, like, ain't like I felt like you was trying to see where King T is coming from or whatever, but I already see where he's coming from. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's not too much that he could say for us to be like for the people to know, like, yo, this dude is a straight snake. I don't care how much money he donated. I donated too, what I can. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm working on myself. I'm only 25, you feel me? But I'm making certain investments. I'm putting my money into crypto and stocks. Shout out to Cryptonomics. And I'm gonna say this:
word.
get y'all some XLM right now. It's less than $1. You feel me? It's gonna go to $1. So yeah, you could take it, do the research. It's called XLM. It's on Coinbase right now. You feel what I'm saying? So that's a little gem I'm giving y'all. But if you want to double and triple your money, but you know what? This ain't good, y'all. This ain't good. You gotta go for the truth, and I'm gonna leave with that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it was no disrespect to King T. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't know you from a hole in the wall. You feel what I'm saying? But when I'm seeing people trying to fraud my people, I gotta speak on that. You feel me? Canal Street, you won't sell me that shit.
Hey, but Maclo, man. I mean, I don't know if anybody else picked it up, but even yesterday's stream, Smoke was talking about how he hadn't even talked with Big Shirley. And then it was like mysteriously he's able to get her on the stream.
So quick.
I was just so fair. I'm just like, okay, I know
Hey,
what's down.
Crip, you know what, man? That's why I set him up with that question of when he threw it out there. That's why I said, yeah, absolutely, call it now, absolutely.
Yeah,
And
and
he
he did.
showed his hand,
Yeah.
Both of them, to me, are ops. They not to be trusted. And when you try to identify what cool is, that's the reason why. I need to see where you stand. And when you fail, I mean fail graciously in identifying what cool is and where you stand with a person. When somebody shows you who they are, believe them. Don't try to repaint that picture to fit your narrative. No, I'm gonna believe what you just showed me and told me.
Absolutely. And I gotta say this before I bring it to our streets of Miami bars. I want to say this before we close out. That man, this is real disappointing. Because I actually like them guys. I actually like them guys. I mean, this is really disappointing. But we have a lesson in the Moorish Science Temple of America. We have a lesson in the Moorish Science Temple of America. It talks about death. And it says, death is no enemy to man. That the thoughts of death is worse than the event itself. Even friendships that you like sometimes have to die. And the thought of that be like, man, that's my peoples. That's my man. I like that guy. I like this woman. I like this. Even relationships, the thought of it sometimes is worse than the event itself. But I'm telling you, sometimes death is for the best, especially in friendships, relationships, or being cool. I have no problem with saying I'm not cool with somebody. I have no problem with that. Me and I want to smoke ain't cool. Me and King T ain't cool. Not from this day moving forward. Because they cool with someone that took advantage of my people.
Straight up.
They cool with someone not only took advantage of my people, led my people into slaughter. I got the video. And they cool with someone who is cool with someone and endorses someone who take advantage of our women and children in the most sickening way. Can't be cool with you. And you shouldn't be cool with that. What's up, Taj Streets? Take us out when I get Miami up in here.
All right. It's the same thing. Like I feel like it's the same. My relationship with me and Ozone. I fuck with you. Well, my bad about my language, but I mess with you based on your love for the people. But if I see you riding with Kystal Muhammad in the video, ain't no more talking, bro. Like your judgment and your judgment and people is off. So I can't follow you or be in support of you if you can't even make the right decision on who you follow and the people you got around you.
So
because it's gonna lead you to the wrong places.
So, brother, let me ask you: Was you in Ozone New Regime?
Nah, I was only in NFAC as part of the Breonna Taylor situation. After that, and I seen your video, like that was it.
Oh, okay.
That was it.
So I do be mentioning Ozone. I thought, he got a new regime on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I watched it a little bit, but after all that, I got off social media, so
right.
I don't follow the. Me, it's no social media as far as this movement. Ain't no social media involved.
There you go.
This gonna happen when it's gonna happen on the ground, bro. Ain't no cameras. Ain't gonna be streaming it. I'm not gonna live stream it. Just like when they went to your house. If I'm pulling up on somebody, bro, why would I have my phone with me? That's the dumbest decision you can ever make in your life. If you're gonna do a crime, why would I have my phone with me? That's the first thing they gonna use to track you. So y'all wanna play these internet games? Ain't on that, man. I'm with the real, man. So
why would I put myself in a position to be
right on the police report?
What type of foolishness is that? I don't want no trouble, but I will. I'm for peace if possible, violence if necessary. I tell you that.
Yeah.
I'm for peace if possible and violence if necessary. Period. Point blank. What's up, Taj Streets? Oh, let me mute you. I'll mute you.
Hey, man. We don't mess with the police, man. And look, I'm going to say this. We don't mess with the police because the police ain't never been for us, okay? Once one of us have been exposed as messing with the police, they are no longer validatable, okay? Y'all got me up to speed because I ain't been here for a couple of shows, man. So I recently just learned some new stuff. But I'll say it like this, man. Kystal been not cool. Long before the pull up, Kystal wasn't cool. It wasn't nothing to talk to Kystal about because she has proved she was a COINTELPRO agent. Man, I legit got a tear in my eye because I want all the smoke. And King T they got potential, and I think they really care about their people on some level, but you can't blur lines in the movement. Like a lot of people came here just to be entertained, but it evolved into something more for individuals. This is a legit movement. And look at NFC. Look at the Black Panther Party. We can't afford to have a substantial movement get derailed because of niceness. It ain't no time to be nice. It ain't no, like, look, dude, I love my people. we all ain't gonna be able to be on the same vibration, and that's just what it is. Period. That's just what it is. But once Kystal brought Dog to the platform and he exposed her, it ain't nothing else to talk about. For real, for real.
Yeah,
I mean, for real, for real.
Why would I even? Why would I? I'm just saying, and I agree with that. You know what I mean? I just got to chime in with that for
Go
for
ahead.
a second. You know what I mean? If I'm a spectator, because I want all the smoke and King T, for all intents and purposes, they're spectators. If I'm a spectator, why would I go to some length to reach out to the person to try to be? Why would I go to that length? I've seen enough evidence right here. I'm gonna stay out of this. Listen. I'm gonna enjoy the show.
Can I ask you a question?
That length to try to make some communication.
Do you believe that in them reaching out, they messed around and got caught up in that web?
I think they got caught up into some fake loyalty.
That's all you think it is?
I think they got. I'm hoping. Let me say, because I believe that it can go from the most bare minimum to the extreme. Yeah. I'm hoping that they just got caught up into some fake loyalty and they didn't want to say nothing in opposition to Kystal, as well as didn't want to say enough in opposition to me. So in that case, you should have just stayed out of it.
Yeah, but she filed though. I mean, it ain't nothing else to talk about. She filed. I mean, what you defend there? Like, you make yourself look bad when you defend somebody that's in the wrong. Like, when we young, we taught have your man's back when he wrong, and you do that when you in the streets, and then when you get home, you pull his coattail. But when you a grown man, you gotta call somebody on their BS right then and there.
And like I said, man, I just think that, if we're gonna be like you got Mac Low, you say he's 25, right? We got brothers like Mac Low. Mac Low supposed to take advice from me. I'm 48. He's supposed to take advice from me, and I'm giving people that suspect passes. Now he's supposed to give people suspect. We ain't gonna never get nowhere.
Hey, you want to know the crazy part, Big Bay? Look, Mac Low generation is so much more advanced than us, man. It don't make no sense. But most of us don't see it because we trying to son them like they young cats. They young, but they way ahead of where we was when we was their age, man.
100. I'm just saying, for the people in Mac Low generation, man, can you imagine they got a code, right? They starting to reestablish the code because the code was lost. You know what I'm saying? That ain't my business. You know what I mean? If you in the game, the reestablishing of the not snitching and that stop snitching only is in the game. They starting to understand that. It's if you're in the game, that's starting to come back alive again. No matter what happens, we all come together and team up together. That's starting to happen again. You know what I'm saying? Look around in the hood, man. I'm telling you, let something jump off. Man, you see some Bloods and Crips that come together real quick nowadays. I mean, especially here in Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? The young guys, the old guys, everybody be together. You know what I'm saying? So it's starting to come back to that point. But now we're starting to see that we still got some in my generation or right below me falling to the wayside, accepting behavior that should never be acceptable. It should never be acceptable. Come on, man. Let's spell it out real quick one more time. Kystal Muhammad comes on the show. We big up Kystal Muhammad. We support Kystal Muhammad.
Mm-hmm.
Kystal Muhammad brings Ali Muhammad on the show. Yeah. Ali Muhammad immediately lies, saying that he's a doctor. I'm thinking he is a doctor. I don't know. Off the strength of Kystal Muhammad. Now, after everything come out with Ali, from fleecing the people, taking the money, all I'm asking Kystal Muhammad is, how long do you know him? Where do you know him from? Is he a doctor? And she can't answer nothing. Then she start to put out crazy stuff about me. I'm for the Black Liberation Organization. I'm a child abuser. 100,000 assault, domestic violences, all these funny memes, all of that. All I need to know is the questions. You know what I mean? Where you know this guy from? Where you taking the money from? Whatever. Which leads me to do the research. And doing the research, I find out that she's been chasing ambulances since 1993. That she's been trying to be popular in the Liberation Organization since 1993 because she was a two-bit criminal. I don't bring this stuff out. I never brought that out. Where was she before she came into the Liberation Organizations? Where was she? What did she do? What did she do? You understand what I'm saying? I didn't bring out that she was a two-bit criminal. Hey, I've been in trouble too in the past. That ain't the point. Are you reformed or are you scared to be a criminal in the capacity that you used to be? So now you're looking at it as black power and liberation so you can, because you can't sell weed no more. You can't sell little dope no more. You ain't got the backbone to handle jail. So now you get into the liberation organizations for the same results, to get your bread down on the back of the people. You know what I'm saying? And so I start to show that why she got these fake LLCs. I mean, nonprofits, I mean to say. They're not functional nowhere. I show that. Then we start making the connection. Okay, this is how the agents get paid. They get paid through nonprofits. That way they ain't got to be accountable to the public for it. Not directly, unless you do some deep research and it becomes public information. But that way, the feds ain't got to give account to their money. They donated it. They donated it. They ain't got to put money in your pocket no more. You see what I'm saying? They donated. I show these fake LLCs. Then I show how she ran her people right into the fire for a movie. For a movie. You know what I mean? For a movie. And let me say, King T, I didn't say it was a figure of speech, King T. I've never said that. You see, he's still talking. I never said it was a figure of speech. I say pull up Gucci Mane Jeezy. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, the most terrible thing is that she endorsed Ali Muhammad after all of these allegations. That's the most terrible thing. That's the most terrible thing. And you would say that she's cool. You got a sister saying Ali Muhammad's sister molested, or her sister husband molested her son. That's an allegation. You got sisters back to back showing how he just womanized them, scandalized them. And you a woman yourself. Took money, and ultimately both of y'all took money in a deceased man's name. Come on. I can't.
This means so much to me because a lot of people talk about doing the work and don't. Oh, hey y'all, sorry, running my mouth.
What's up, General Demiro? Come on, sis.
Thank you for letting me on. Y'all know my phone raggedy, so I'm gonna make it quick. Can you hear me?
I can hear you good.
Okay, so I knew King T was a rat because he wouldn't keep Jamal's name out his mouth, just like Ali. I personally told y'all the reason I even started all this was because I know Jamal was doing the work. If you got it out for him, either you like him and want to get with him, you should have no personal beef with somebody who you say you want to be in solidarity with all black people. He's a black person. He's one helping black people. Just answer the question, do you rock with her or not? And you showed your true colors when you said what you did about the Harker Bay. You canceled. You canceled. I sent Jamal the link. There's nothing else for me to say now that he got it. He can speak for himself.
All right, sis. All right, sis. Anybody else want to say anything in closing? Hopefully Jamal can get in real quick. I don't want to go too much longer. You
Hey,
feel me?
real quick. We gonna learn to do better.
Absolutely.
We gonna learn to do better. And we gonna show better.
But Todd Streets, we need quality over quantity.
That's
If,
absolute.
if we can get a quality 20 men, 20 women of quality, 40 of us dedicated, we can take over.
And we already got them, but we got 2 or 3 bad apples keeping those 20 and 20 from doing what need to be done.
And Crip, and people can't get mad when we start to pick the bad apples
Right.
of the bag.
That's right. That's right.
Don't get mad when we start to remove the bad apples.
Hey,
get glad. Get glad.
Real quick, man. Shout out to Cryptonomics and his knowledge and presence of mind, because he be on it, man. I ain't gonna even lie. He be on it so tough, man. When I first saw how on it you was, Crip, I was like, man, I don't know about this cat Cryptonomics, man.
Me too. I'm like, man, this guy's an agitator, man. Why he getting at these people, man? And then,
lying, man.
I'm telling you, I'm like, man, why does this guy keep getting at these people? Why Crip, man? Why do Crip keep getting at these people? But then I'm like, hold up. One at a time, everyone that Crip get with, they start showing themselves.
Yeah.
Boom. Boom. Look. Kendrick, look, Kendrick. I'm like, man, why is he getting that Kendrick?
Man
flow. Boom. I get that Crystal. Boom.
I'm trying to tell you, Kings, hey, you be on it, Crip.
Hey, appreciate it, bro. You know, just got to read that energy. These people got some more funky energy, man. Just come through. You know, tonight, yeah, we just seen another example of it. But hey, it is what it is. The real ones, you know, we got them up here. They speaking. We got them in the chat room. They speaking. So, hey, flow on with it, bro. I'm gonna be out.
Yeah, I'm gonna be out too. But let me tell y'all something. Hey, family, I hope y'all can join me tomorrow or Wednesday, family. I want to shift the gears a little bit. We're going to talk about, family, I really want y'all to be here. We're going to be talking about polygamy versus polygamy. How all of these brothers be trying to get all of these sisters. And we're going to look at how in history, if it was practical in history, if it is practical now, and how many of these brothers are actually just scamming the sisters for a little bit of butt. Excuse my expression. You feel what I'm saying? They're trying to fulfill their little freaky side. And I will be using the iconic Brother Polite as an example. I'm telling you, I'm going to give you some history. I'm going to take you back to when they say that polygamy started. I'm going to show you it in Islam. I'm going to show you it in Christianity. I mean, well, the Bible. And then I'm going to show you for today. Sisters need to watch this show tomorrow. You got to watch. I'm going to give you some real powerful information. I'm telling you, sisters, you got to watch this show. Brothers, you might get mad at me, but I'm telling you, I ain't giving you nothing but facts. And the thing is, I don't deny that our ancestors demonstrated that. But today, you need to see what we're talking about tomorrow. It's going to be serious. Tomorrow or Tuesday, I got to see. Jamal Cannon, you in the building.
Let me get out of here. Peace and love, everybody. Let me get out of here.
Who else?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah. Jamal, what's happening?
What's going on, man?
Man. Hey, bro. You're not blocked, are you?
Huh?
They keep saying that you blocked. You're not blocked, are you?
I'm not blocked, man.
I didn't think so. I didn't think so.
No, I'm not blocked at all.
Let me tell you something. I don't endorse Jamal Cannon, but I'm telling you that no one has been able to debunk anything that Jamal presented. I am the one who is providing the platform. You follow me? Now, there is no one that has debunked Jamal yet.
Because he's a real one.
So, but I just want to be fair. I just want to be fair and let everybody know I do not take sides with Jamal. But what I do take sides with is the truth that he has presented thus far, with no one been able to debunk. Not one. So they can say what they want about Jamal, Because they say a whole bunch of crazy stuff, but no one has come on to debunk them yet.
Right.
All little cheap shots, that little cat fighting type cheap shots, but no one has come to debunk you yet. Not yet. Maybe in the future, Jamal.
Never.
But Jamal, go ahead. The floor is yours before we get out of here.
All right, man. This is the thing, man. I'm not going this guy, whatever you want to call himself, he's an emoji internet guy. Whenever if I chat as a man, I gave the man the address. Turn right. Hold on a second. I gave the man the address where he could come meet me face to face as a man, and we could box because I train every day, mixed martial arts, boxing, everything, shooting, everything. I train every day. But this fat out of shape slob agent talking dude, he don't do none of that. He want to sit on the internet and talk shit. And my thing is like this: I'm not with all that, man. I'm old school. I say, look, I told the brother over and over, you can go look in the chats. If you got a problem, come see me. So my thing is, if you want to, I don't never bring him up. He want to keep bringing me up. When you bringing another man up, you either why is you obsessed with me, bro? You either agent that's working my case, or homosexual.
Oh my
Which
God.
one is it, King T?
Oh my
you either
God.
agent or homosexual. Cause why are you so obsessed with another man that don't give a shit about you, my dude? I don't give a shit about you. I go about my business. I don't even think about this dude. I go about my business. I got businesses to run. You know what I'm saying? I'm helping the people. We just help my sons, some young brothers just train. We doing positive work in the community. I don't got time for dude's a bum. He's a bum. This dude pays for pussy. This dude, he's jealous. You know, I mean, this dude's a bum, man. Like
well, the thing is this.
I don't even look. This man not willing to meet me and fight. Look, we can put. I put 5 G's up on how I beat his motherfucking ass.
Wait a minute. You missed the show tonight. Let the Huckabee tell you what happened. Jamal is actually driving, so he don't even know.
Jamal, good as the night. You came up here with cherry bombs. I thought you're bringing rockets. Watch the language, brother. Watch the language.
I got you.
No, I'll allow Jamal to go back and check out the show for himself. He can go back and check out the show for himself, but the show was pretty heavy. And one thing I didn't understand was the aggression towards, all of us are spectators for real. Even myself as the host are spectators to some events that is just not so good events. But for someone to get so emotionally attached to something that someone is saying and get aggressive, like King T got with Jamal, King T got with Kendrick, even the European lady came on. Why was he so aggressive? I couldn't.
It's off topic. We weren't even talking about Jamal. Same with Ali. We weren't even talking about Jamal. And then they pull that. It's a distraction. It's a distraction. And
yeah,
so,
why he was getting so aggressive, that was beyond me. Because, if you got a difference of opinion or, Jamal talk about, I get at any of y'all in the chat. Okay. That don't mean that, I never understood that. I never understood that because I don't think we should be. One of the last thing we should do is start threatening each other and getting all aggressive. If you got to defend yourself, that's one thing.
Can I say one thing? I'm gonna say this, man. I'm not making any threats. What I'm saying is that I don't even care about this dude.
No, I'm talking about generally speaking. Just
right.
I
just
don't think YouTube or social media is the place.
Yeah, it's not. It's never. Look, now it's a pattern. It's a pattern here, right? I've never came at anybody out the blue on this show. Everybody that I came at, it was in self-defense. I never said nothing about anybody. I ain't said nothing about Ali. I ain't said nothing about Kystal. I ain't said nothing about King T. This is a pattern. So that my thing is this, right? If you really got a problem with me, the way you feel like you want to show this, and you feel like I'm a chump or whatever you want to feel, I gave you the plot. I said, look, we could settle this like men. We could throw hands. Like, ain't nothing wrong. See, we got to stop being afraid to throw hands, man. Ain't nothing wrong with two men having an issue and fighting. That's how I grew up. The legendary Al Moreland, the legendary Al Moreland boxing trainer out of Milwaukee. I grew up in his gym. I grew up in the King Center. Like we always was taught fighting with throwing hands and save lives, man. He taught us skills that save lives. Like it's always better. I was going, that's a peaceful route to me. If you have an issue with another man, two men should be able to go ahead and thump it out with no problem. I offered him a safe place. I said I'll come to his city and meet him. I didn't say like I'm gonna shoot him up or nothing like that. I said, man, I didn't say, matter of fact, I was ignoring him, but he kept on going on with it. And it's like, okay, well, look, man, just meet up with me then. Just get this out your system. But the thing is, he didn't want to do that. He want to keep talking shit on the internet, and that's COINTEL activity all day. Like, come on, man. I'm actually, regardless what you want to think about me, I ain't even showed the receipts of myself. We actually doing real work out here. Regardless what you want to think about it, we doing serious work, not just feeding people and all that. Like we doing serious work, helping people change their lives seriously. So what reason would you have to attack me except if you work for the enemy? I don't have any record. I'm not a perfect person, but I don't have any type of record where I worked with the enemy at all. I can show my whole case. I can go through my case streamline. They don't put a $250,000 bond on an agent. The agent ain't got to spend. I got $80,000 I spent in lawyer fees. Fam, fighting this stuff.
Let me say this before we go, brother. You know what I mean? Everybody can come back on, but I don't want to be here too much longer. But I will say this, family. Again, I'm not in no defense of Jamal. You know what I'm saying? At all. But I'm gonna tell you something. Listen. You can say what you want about the brother. But some real solid brothers has said the brother's solid. And when I'm talking about some solid brothers, I'm talking about truly affiliated brothers. I'm talking about truly affiliated brothers. I don't know if he's solid, but I know with somebody that I trust say he's solid. So that's what I go with. And these are real solid brothers in your own city, Jamal.
And not just in his party. He's helped people in RBPP too, even before all of these shows happened. Even when his name was being dragged through the mud, he bailed out a member of RBPP that called Ali and wouldn't do anything.
The people that say that Jamal is solid played a part in running Ali out the city. They don't play. And they say brother solid.
No doubt. Salute to them brothers and salute to everybody that's understanding. Cause we facing this a thing, man. It ain't about me. It ain't about Queen T. None of this stuff. Really, what it's about the people at the end of the day. The people getting educated. This show been a good voice for the victims. I know I ain't been on the show in a minute, but I just want to let the victims get their story out. Cause for years I've been dealing with helping these victims, man. I can't. It's so many victims y'all ain't even seen. For years we've been sending assistance, helping, all types of stuff. So it's good to have a platform where they can go and feel like they. What I like that came out of this was that people got the courage to come out, because people was only coming to me for years, and it was all on me. So salute to Tahaka Bay and Morris Road TV for giving another outlet, man, because we've been dealing with this for a long. This is serious stuff, man. A lot of y'all, I got love for my people, but a lot of times y'all watch too much TV and the movies, man. I'm actually, this is the thing, man. Y'all, we'll reminisce on like all these old legends and all of that, and I respect the ancestors and love them, but I'm right here. I'm living this right here. Right. Okay, I'm living this right now. I got, my whole life has been changed right now. I'm fighting the government right now. I'm getting shot at right now. I'm right here. Then it'll be all this shit talking. And if I get murked or something, all it'll be is a mural and a song about me, maybe, or some shit like that. That's the type of people we is. So it ain't about that though. What I'm saying is that this is real life right now. You can whatever you want to say about me, whatever, do that. But understand these people's lives been affected. And the FBI, the agents is real. They don't want to see this progress. They mad that one of their top agents has been revealed. This is historic stuff happening on Morris Road TV. in this
Right.
past month. I don't think some people understand the gravity of what's going on. Never before in the history of the party have we revealed agents live, and it's always been after the fact. This is the
Right.
first time in the history of the party. Now, look, I'm connected to the original party. I got family members in the original. I will bring elders on here, and they will tell you this is the first time that this done happened. This is historic. I got elders hitting me up all over the country, man, talking about
Jamal, Jamal, I'm gonna tell you what you just said is the same thing I said to my brother Akhenaten. Not only in these groups here, but even in Moorish circles, not ever have we seen be exposed right on the spot.
Right on the spot.
Not in history.
It's history, man.
Not in history have we seen someone exposed on the spot.
Right.
Right.
It is.
And I know a lot of y'all got questions and y'all may question certain things or whatever, but sometimes you got to sit back and soak in what's going on right now and put all that to the side. These is real lies. People getting we got child molestation going on. People losing their money, people getting duped and robbed.
And you can't be cool with somebody like that and be cool with black people. You can't say you love us and be cool with that. Period.
Exactly.
Ain't no way.
So, brother, let me close this out real quick. We're gonna be back soon on this topic, but I want to take a drift for a second because I'm hearing about a lot of polygamy talk, and I think I want to give people a historical lesson.
Let me speak on that because I ain't hear the whole show. Can I speak on that real quick? The polygamy thing.
Now, I ain't do the show yet.
Okay, I'm gonna speak on that real quick, man. If you listen, but first of all, if a man cannot, if he don't have his own situations together, he cannot provide for you. The rules of polygamy is this, and you can look this up all over scripturally, no matter what religion you want to go. I will go there with you. I'm a scholar. He has to be able to provide living arrangements for you, and he can't just go out and have sex with other women. All right, it's rules to it. These brothers do not be knowing that it's a scam with a lot of these polygamy brothers. They just want to have sex. It's polygamy. It's not really polygamy. They have to be able to provide adequate living for you and the other women. Okay, and they have to provide adequate time and sex. Meaning that if they don't have this, they gotta have a sex drive still to satisfy you and the other women. So if they're not physically fit, if they money not correct, they're not physically fit. You already should know right then. That's don't want to hear that talk. If they got kids, if they got kids currently, and they current kids,
but it's not good idea at all.
They should have an inheritance. They're supposed to have an inheritance as well. I mean, that if they die, they're supposed to be able to pass on something to not just you, but all the kids.
I'm not sharing my man.
So a lot of these requirements must be met. Only in the black community, really, to be honest with you, less than 1% of men qualify for polygamy. I support polygamy. Trust me, I support it. But only about 1 or 2%, I'm being generous, of men actually qualify in our community for polygamy. So
I hope you watch the show tomorrow or Tuesday when I finish my presentation.
No doubt, I will. But I've been watching. I've been just moving around. But I've been watching. I'm gonna be back on though. But
peace, my brother.
I'm getting tired of these sisters getting scammed, man.
Indeed.
So I had to speak on that.
Indeed, I appreciate y'all. So we got the closing word with my bro. Let me get this out here real quick. So we on the phone, brother. Tell the people who you are, where you calling from.
Oh man, it's your boy, the original people, man, calling out of Sacramento, California, man. What's going on, brother Tahar?
Brother, all is well, all is well. So, bro, what you think? Talk to me real quick. You gotta take us out. It's 1 a.m.
Hey, listen. After all this information you put out there, from the JMJ to the Kystal Muhammads to everything that been put out there, man. I don't know how people even want to, still co-sign or be cool, or I don't know what they call it. I don't know what version of cool they call it, but yeah, I don't get it. But hey, I just want to say to Harker, man, you keep rocking and rolling, man, keeping the information flowing for us, man, and we love you out here, man.
That's what's up, my brother. I love you back. So with that being said, fam, let me close with this, family. I have no hate or animosity for King T or I want all the smoke. Not none. This is why when King T was going on his rant, I just let him go. Because I've already sensed it. You follow me? But I have no hate and I want nothing but the best for him and Smoke. I just hope they wisen up and know that certain behavior is not negotiable. It's just not negotiable. Certain behavior in our community is not okay. And there's no way that you want to salvage a friendship that don't exist by saying we cool. They don't even have a real friendship. They don't know Kystal Muhammad far as the camera or the few conversations. But they have a loyalty in the form of saying that we cool. And then try to rationalize it. At some point in time, we have to be real. I'm not cool with that. Forget the pull-up. I don't know why they keep putting emphasis on the fake pull-up. Forget that. It was 4 videos that shows this egregious behavior. It was sisters. It was brothers that came on the show. Come on now. And after all of that, the words that you say that express your communication with this type of person is we cool? That should have no association, no way, shape, or form. And King T got so mad tonight. And I want you to remember what he said. Tahaka hid in the room with his wife. Tahaka ain't got no testicles. That's what he said. That's what he said. That Tahaka Bay, he said, pull up, and he didn't come out. That Tahaka Bay, mind you, this is his assessment, unqualified, because he don't know anything. Because I don't do a lot of talking. You know what I'm saying? Call me out my name a couple times. And what I want y'all to know, that didn't just start on this show. Those sentiments predate this show. You don't pull something out of nowhere. They got to come from somewhere. That thing been stewing. And then it just bubbled over. With that being said, 322, take us out for real this time, brother.
What's going on, brother Bay? What's going on, man?
All is well, brother. What you think about this?
Man, I got the tail end, man. I'm here fighting, trying to get up in here, with Screw to. But man, it's crazy, man. It's just, this is just crazy, man. You said it, man. You said it though. Man. And being cool with Kystal Muhammad. I thought we was past that by now. Cool with Kystal Muhammad.
At 322, the only thing I asked was a simple question. And it's a valid question. What's your relationship with Kystal Muhammad? I want the smoke said we cool. That's what started it.
Mm-hmm.
King T was on the show and followed up. hesitant to answer it, but ultimately said that we're cool. So now the question is, after all that been presented, how can you be cool?
How can you be cool? Are you cool with pedophiles? You cool with scammers? You cool with liars? Every despicable thing, far as with a degenerate character, you cool with? That means we ain't cool with you. And anybody who thinks like you. Period. So it's either you stand behind me, we'll protect you. You stand beside me, I'll respect you. But if you stand against me, I will destroy you. That's the kind of thought and mindset we need to have, period. The time of playing games and being cool and all this kumbaya craziness, kid, you either got to pick a side. You either right or wrong, righteous or wicked. Period. There's no in-betweens. And if you expose as a scammer, we ain't cool with you. Period. That's just bottom line. And I can't believe that those two guys didn't understand it. They fully aware. They must have been spying from the get-go. Like you said, from back in the day, man. You know, you just can't turn a blind eye to all the receipts that you then delivered, starting with Kystal Muhammad, you see? And like you said, she exposed herself, period. And then, after that, come into your house to pull up, so-called, and still cool with people like that? Come on, man. Come on, that's just ridiculous, man. I thought we was past this, man. This is ridiculous. And this, you know, I'm still, you know, with King T, I got to go back and listen to everything, man. But, dude, he said that he respect you. So what happened with that? You know, see, now we judging, we see what kind of character people we dealing with, man. So, like I said, you either with us or you're not. That's just what it is. You either working with the police or you're not. You either with liberation or you're not. Period. We ain't got time for Al Sharptons and Jesse Jacksons. Period.
In 322, what happens when we get to these real stories? And you know the stories I'm talking about. We get to a real story that the setup is real from high places.
Exactly.
And we get to shed light on how these people in high places are planning our demise. And then soon somebody reach out to you, look like you can't even understand the language that they're trying to use you to stop the information from coming out.
Exactly.
And you would say that we're cool. Because we're not stopping here.
No.
You already know 322. We got a whole bunch of work to do to inform our people about these plots that's being plotted against us. This is small fry.
Exactly. So if they just can't see this, you can't use your critical thinking skills, man. You're useless, period. Unless you complicit with the activities. You see? We don't even know their intentions.
322. You know that we have power brokers in high places has designed our demise one step at a time.
Right.
And if we start putting this out on the airwaves and we think that you is with us and yet you didn't went cool with somebody that's using you against us, we ain't gonna never get nowhere. And people would never be able to realize the plots that's being plotted against them.
Exactly.
So we can't, man, the stakes is too high. It's too high.
It's too high, man. It's too
Anything else, 322?
Oh, man, other than that, Brother Bay, like I said, you did it again. Man, I'm proud of you, man. You keep bringing that truth to light, man. I'm trying to tell you.
They're gonna say 322. Oh, man, everybody you bring on the show, you flip on them. I ain't flip. I just sit back.
Man, you just sit back, man. You let them expose themselves, and that's what they do every time, man. All you gotta do is sit back and just watch and listen. Pay attention. God created you with 2 ears and 1 mouth. Had to do more listening, observing what people are doing, and you determine what kind of character person you dealing with. You see, they're going to expose themselves.
They probably on the phone with Kystal right now, and Kystal say, I told you. Smoke, I told you what he was going.
Oh man, brother,
You was
man.
right, Kystal. You was right, Kystal. But with that being said, man, I'm up out of here. It's 1:11 on the East Coast. Hopefully I see y'all tomorrow. If not, definitely Tuesday. I want to give you a presentation that you never will forget. Monday or Tuesday. I got to see how I feel first. I got a lot of work I got to do. So salute, family. And then I'm going to tell you, 322 is going to we're going to give a test run. I'll tell you this. Real soon, hopefully before the week out, we're going to give a test run on giving you some information that's very sensitive as it relates to those who are planning our demise. I ain't going to tell you what it is yet, because me and 322 got to get together so we can put it out. So, those who don't want the information out, you know what I mean? We got to navigate around just to get it out. But me and 322, we're going to put something together, family. I mean, I'm going to do my best to do it tomorrow. They said do it tomorrow. But me and 322, we're going to work something out. We need to get y'all some serious information. This is small fry right here. We got some big stuff for you. You got me, 322?
Yes, black love, baby, black love. Salute more Stevie World.
Indeed, family. So peace and love. I'm up out of here. Thank you. And I see you tomorrow night. I'm going to do my best to do it tomorrow night. I think y'all going to love this show tomorrow night.